And
Think they can hear you. It doesn't look like anything broke since last session. They can definitely hear me. You guys need to talk.
That's super useful.
What,
from last session.
No, I'll never talk again.
Oh, wow.
You sound like me when I'm moody.
That's going to be hard to do the rest of the session like that.
That's because I'm moody.
That's fair. That's fair. You just like my sentence? You get no more.
Confirmation our audio levels are good?
We're good. We got a thumbs up from Casey.
Woo! Hello, everyone. Welcome back for session 54 of the Times Alignment Misfit Warrior campaign. I am the DM, the Disaster Master Brian, and quick introductions around the room. We're going to go to the Bystander Tech Paladin for this session.
Hi, I'm Conlon. I'm going to mute my mic and turn off my camera in about 10 minutes after we do the recap. I'm playing no one in this session.
my character jumped through a portal at the end of last
My
session.
characters are in Xysta City, except for wherever Greg is.
We miss you.
Yeah, Greg is decidedly not in Xysta. There's no way.
He's somewhere on the continent.
Yes.
We'll get back to that eventually.
One day.
Will we?
One day. When we're 40.
All right, that's it.
The 6th or 7th arc.
Over to Andrew.
Hello, I'm Andrew. I play Oliver Evangrove, our portal wizard with daddy issues. Vic.
Hi, I'm Vic. I'm playing Nock. They are a halfling ranger and a little bit of an orc and a little bit of a druid. They can't decide what they want to be.
Sprinkled in there.
Who hasn't gone yet? Callum.
Hi, I'm playing Yamakawasi. I am Brian knows. I'm pretty freaking worried for the next couple of sessions to see how things play out.
The consequences of your actions.
Hey, there's not supposed to be that thing. I don't do that thing. Sam. Yeah, exactly.
Hi, I am Sam. I play Illyria. She is a fae of undiagnosed origins from the Purity. She's a druid. She likes fruits. She likes her potions and poisons. Her skeletal horse and ember nettle, and she has emotional damage.
And
That's
these are our heroes.
How many D8s of emotional damage has Illyria taken?
Oh,
A lot of D8s.
there's too many.
Have you ever seen that meme where that truck carrying dice fell over on the highway?
It was like 10,000 D6 bludgeoning damage.
Well, this is our Nat Disaster crew, and yeah, I'm just so happy we were able to do another session so quickly. Hopefully, brackets. I don't know if it's going to be a super secret session or not, because I think Andrew and Vic will also be part of it, just different characters. But we'll get to that for the next disaster. For tonight, let's let the disaster unfold. So, previously, our Misfits arrived at the Merchant's Corner across from the southeastern gate of Calderath's Edge, and the last stop before the Sovereign Airways, the bridge that spans the gap from the edge of Krulin's Crater at the gates of the capital, Xysta City. With some teammates immediately hopping off the cart for fruits and magical items, the rest of the crew headed to their campsite. However, a standoutish stand, Agrestel's Agredo Hot and Cold Corner, caught our hero's eyes. Owned by a turfolk, a creature Illyria recognized from within the Purity, Agrestel cooked up meals for most of the party as well as concocted a parody sour cocktail. Illyria, with the unknowing assistance of Yamakawasi, stole 3 fox masks off a merchant via Ember Nettle, that she later identified as masks of pack tactics, unique designed fox masks that seem to link together those who wear them and bestow abilities both attuned and unattuned and attuned. By selling Yamakausi's Wand of Wonder, he also purchased a magical tentacle statue that lets one spawn a defense tentacle via a command word. What a magical item. Also, through magical detection and good stealth, Oliver and Nock discovered Damien Darkcross, the bounty hunter after Naresh from the beginning of the Misfits adventures, was camping out in the site right next to them. The group deliberating what to do with him, all were informed of who Naresh was, and also Zani revealing that she knew a Naresh that was a vampire from a long time ago. The group deciding to try to steer Damien off in a different direction via Oliver and Illyria approaching him, steering him in a different direction, Nock writing a false letter from Naresh as a possible way to distract him, but also we'll see what Oliver and Illyria can come up together. After deciding that, you guys ended up sending the kids off to Xysta City after a little bit of pushback from Urem. Brackett and Yamakausi convinced him to go to protect both Ilgan and Hope. Sending them through the portal, Illyria sending Hope through the portal with the promise of taking care of her skeletal horse if she does not return after this battle. Brackett jumped through the portal and was greeted by Andy. And that is where our disaster resumes. Oliver, just because you'll know it, the current time of night, and also set the kind of setting for everybody else, it is 10:05:57 at the beginning of this session. And everything falls quiet as Brackett jumps through the portal. Yamakausi, it's still open, and
Wait.
Andy's on the other side. Brackett just went through.
You missed a really important part of the recap.
Okay.
Yamakowski looks different now.
Oh, yeah, and Yamakausi got magically transformed for 12 hours into Fiona, a 4-foot-tall elven woman.
Thank
Also, Yamakausi got the hots for that Turfolk guy.
And didn't look like himself in order to flirt, which was unfortunate.
It happened.
So, Yamakausi, you've teleported everybody through. The vase is still open, and you can hear the rain in the distance through the vase.
I mean, if Wet Hands isn't coming back, like right away, I mean, maybe I'll call out to him through the portal. Like, is that?
You call out through the portal. I mean, Brackett and everybody are right there. Wet Hands doesn't respond. But Zani kind of will come over and be like, hey, I think we should let them all acclimate over to the city.
Yeah, sounds good. I'm going to just remind Brackett to bring him back with me, or with him. See you in the morning.
I do remember that.
And I'm just like sticking my whole beak through the vase and going, love you guys.
Love you, Yamakausi.
Brackett had to make his one required cameo in the session.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had a reason to be here.
And the portal reverts back to its normal form, and it's quiet around your campsite. Yamakausi and Illyria, veins overlooking where the portal once was on the cart above, the fires burning behind, and your party is suddenly 4 people shorter than it was.
Nock is gonna just be like, okay, I should probably not be here if we don't want Damien to figure out that we're here. I'm the only one that he would recognize, and Vane is very distinctive. I don't think
Vane
will fit in there. Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, Vane could sit in the cart, right?
Does she fit in the cart? Like inside?
I think horizontally, probably.
She's
like
9
realistically.
feet tall. She's 9 feet tall.
I mean, it's
I don't
like
know
a cart.
I don't know how big the cart is. They're chatting about something, so we'll have to wait a second.
Sorry, just correct it and straightening timelines out for a
Nope,
second.
that's. I just wanted to check. Can Vane fit inside of the cart? She's
Maybe
really big.
inside of the cart, especially remember her wingspan is what makes her the most big. If she draws,
She's also
her,
9 feet tall.
she can duck.
Okay, all right.
Is
Okay,
she gonna take up
then
the
Vane
whole
and I
cart?
guess.
She'll take up a lot of space in the cart. Like other people can probably fit in it, but like she is gonna be a big portion of the cart.
Okay, I guess Vane and I will have to sleep inside of the cart then. But Nock is gonna kind of share. I don't remember if I told everybody, but I told Oliver. So I'm gonna share with everyone else that I'm going to be heading out for a few hours tomorrow, and that I'll catch back up with you on the road.
What, you're leaving before we get to the bridge?
Yeah, do you think that's a good
Just
idea?
Just for a few hours. I promise I will be back.
Okay. You're probably the most responsible of all of us, so I trust you. Like,
Thanks.
Is there anything you need beforehand?
Probably.
Um,
breakfast. Do we have food to pack?
that sounds good.
Yeah, I can have some. I'll
Um,
get up early to make sure I get some special bread before you go. What time do you need to leave?
And what time did I need to leave?
None of your fucking business.
I figured out
We didn't
how
really
long everything
say, yeah.
took. I left it ambiguous so you can still decide when you leave. And
I
then
think like dawn. I feel like that would make sense. Like I think Nock would want to leave at dawn.
Okay.
So breakfast in the dark. Haha.
So I would say
Yeah.
you probably have
When
to
hunting
leave
is the
by
best,
around
though.
this time of year, like 6:30, 6:45 in the morning.
Okay. And yeah, so Nock will also wake up early enough to do any other like ritual stuff that needs to be done beforehand.
Okay. Well, I mean, if you guys don't mind, then I'll probably head to bed and, soon so I can get up and start breakfast in time for now.
Yeah, I'll probably do the same. I have the alarm torches up, so if he tries anything, I'll be notified. But
Okay.
Um,
I-
Alright, well, so
yeah,
Oliver,
nice.
Illyria, and Cassie, you guys want to set up the first couple watches?
Sure.
Sure. I do actually though want to. I'll do that one in the morning then. Yeah, I'll probably take the first watch so I can attune to the tentacle thing.
also before I go to sleep, I'll use my one of my second level spell slots, even though I don't technically get anything extra from it, to cast Goodberry and give everybody their allotted good berries for tomorrow.
A lot of good berries.
Everybody has their good berries.
Not as Illyria as Sam. Have we fully discussed the Damien situation yet?
Yes, you guys, before the portals went off, decided that Nock has a letter that is written in the voice of Naresh in case you wanted to use that to trick. However, Illyria and Oliver could go over under the guise of, hey, since Oliver talked to you last, he asked around and found me, and I've heard of Naresh, and that's all you guys really talked about. You haven't got like the exact dialogue.
Maybe we'll do that in the morning when Damien wakes up organically while Nock is away. Okay, carry on.
That could work.
I think that makes more sense. Yeah.
Yeah, then waking Damien up, that wouldn't be suspicious at
Yeah.
all. Hello, random sir in a tent. I have some news just because I'm helpful.
Okay, so oh, by the way, Callum, you don't need to attune to the statue of the Sea Devil. It just has that command word.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Mhm.
Okay, well then I'm gonna do the first watch, and once I think that most people are asleep, I'm gonna summon it, so I can get
Okay.
my measure like I need to.
All right, so Nock and Vane are going to go into the cart. Zaniza will go into her bedroll. Oliver, Illyria, and Yamakowski. So Yamakowski's going to stay up first. Illyria, are you going to go into your trance? Or
I
where are you
don't
gonna
think
go?
she's gonna trance just yet. I think she's gonna go sit down, get up and sit down close to the fire. Are we underfoot of us? Is it like soil or sand or?
It's grass patches over here. You can see there's more of a dirt trail where the foot traffic goes in between campsites. But where you're at is mix of like dirt patches and grass.
Okay. I'm gonna go sit down, kind of like cross-legged on the ground, and she's gonna kind of just use her mold earth to kind of just flip the
Play in
grass.
the
like-
sand. I love that.
Well, no. So I'm gonna flip the grass almost like opening book pages, like very neatly, so that I have a little square of dirt to work with, and I'm gonna start like feverishly writing and focusing on this.
Where would you like to visually move your character? And Conlon, if you can you pull up the Roll20 map in the background?
Where's the fire?
The fire is that right there.
Yep. So she's gonna move like straightforward. Just walk right up to the fire. I'm gonna go sit down and use the fire's light. And I'm just gonna kind of fold the grass over with my mold earth, and she's gonna start writing in the dirt.
Okay.
Is Illyria close enough by that I can see where she went off to?
Yeah, she kind of is still in your general area. She's like right
Yeah,
near
I'm
you.
basically right in front of you at the fire.
Also, real quick to Ethan in the chat, yes, I do understand your Goodberry reference. Welcome to Goodberry, home of the Goodberry. May I take your order? Continue. Callum.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought Illyria had something else to do. I'm sorry.
Oh no, I'm
Nope.
just vibing. So would
Okay,
you
so then yeah, I guess I wait for a little while until everything quiets down and I don't see anybody like wandering.
All right. Oliver, are you going to bed?
I would like to stay up for at least a little bit and transcribe some spells.
Cool. You guys are all staying up on the first watch. Great idea.
It's fine.
Hey, I don't like that tone, Brian. I didn't like that at all, actually.
We're allowed.
How about, would it be reasonable for me to do transcribe spells during my watch?
You
Or would
can.
that be okay?
I mean, passive perception around you just have a general perception while you're doing something
You
else.
just have to look up occasionally and make
Okay, yeah, I'm
sure
gonna wait.
that
I'm gonna wait for my watch to do that then.
Okay, so Oliver will go to bed. I'll move you over to this bedroll. And Illyria and Yamakowski. Yeah, you guys have the time. You're playing in the grass.
I'm not playing. She's her brow is furrowed and she's like almost like you hear her kind of like talking to herself, but you can't make out the words she's saying. But I'm kind of like looking back and forth at things, and I've got like a little rock and then a twig and a little leaf. And they're all placed in certain areas, and she's just kind of like muttering to herself a little bit.
Can I go and try to like look over her shoulder and see what she's doing without like bothering her?
Yeah. Are you hiding? Are you trying to like hide what you're doing?
Not really, no.
So you'd be able to easily just kind of eye and see.
Shall I describe what I'm doing?
Yeah.
Okay, so she has wait a minute. Can you read what's the
I'll tell you what I can read before you ask.
Can you read Sylvan?
No. No, I cannot.
Okay, so she's writing in Sylvan. But I don't know, maybe would you recognize your own name or no?
Probably not in a language that he doesn't know how to read, no?
Okay, well
Not to mention that like my name isn't technically Yamakowski. It's the noise that the wind makes. And like I wouldn't know what those words look like because it's just a sound for like the Kenku language.
And as far as you know, his name is Yamakowski. He's never been like, oh yeah, my name's actually the breeze noise.
Yeah, fair.
Yeah, I think only Rain and Andy know that.
Yeah.
So the only thing you would notice is a bunch of Sylvan names written out, and then she has like little bullet points almost in the dirt, and then every single little like the rock is someone, and the leaf is someone, and the twig is someone. It clearly looks like she's making like a list of some kind.
Cool. If I have no idea like what you're writing about, I probably am not going to try to like interject.
Fair.
What's the situation in the rest of the camp? Like what's the outlying tents and other people's situation?
So looking around your area, you can see the Agrestal's Agredo shop to one side. And looking on the map, you can see there's a couple of bits where the rocks have fallen off from the mountainside. You guys are right off next to the cliff, so there's little bits of rocks and grass patches all in between the campsites. Damien's on the other side. You can see nearby in just the faint light that people have going through torchlights and other small campfires as everything starts to die down for the night. There seems to be 2 tents across the way and then 2 other people in a bedroll. And occasionally, if you look at the map, hold on, I have things on the DM layer that I can move over to the player layer. You guys can see a group of just six guards that just keep on moving down the path on a patrol through the night. It does seem to be between all of them. You can see a male Aasimar in big plate armor with a shield. You can see a male-presenting human fighter, dark-skinned female human in also plate armor, a male orc in plate armor as well. Then you can see a, not in armor, like a metal armor, but more leather armor, a halfling, and then also a gnome that is in the same type of armor and seems to be walking around with a little bit of a trumpet. And they just keep on casually walking and patrolling. You see them pass by, and as they quietly go through the path, they disappear into the darkness, and their footsteps die down.
Okay, let me go ahead and turn my camera off, and I'll take a peek at the map real quick.
As soon as I disappeared, hold on.
What's that?
I just sent them back to the GM layer from there, but here, I'll put them back so you can get to see them real quick.
No, it's okay. I mostly want to look at how our camp is set up.
Okay.
Is there a space next to the cliff face that would be sort of covered by from most view by like the cart? Is there like a space in between the cart and the wall, or is that not?
Yeah, like there's still a good 15-foot area between the cart and the rocks that you have. So like it's not completely covered, but there'd be an area kind of like roughly in this area I'm pinging where you have the most cover.
Okay, well, give me a second to pull the map up, and I'll show you where I want to stand to try to summon this thing. But my guess is like as okay, is this red covered thing me? Is that us?
You are this one. This red thing is the campfire animation. It kind of actually looks like a ladybug now that I look at it. So the ladybug is the campfire.
Okay.
And
what's this red and white?
Are right here.
What's this red and white thing off to the left?
I don't know what you're referring to.
It's above the guard.
Food cart kind of thing. I think
is that what it is? It's got like a turkey gear
turkey
on
food.
The turkey booth, like all the way to the left.
Yeah, is that the turkey booth?
Yeah, that is the Turfolk's restaurant.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay, is this map just like the size that it is? Is there more but beyond it, or
no?
Excellent. Okay, so that's easy. So then where is the wall in relation to...
You can go off the map if you want to find a quieter place. You'd probably have to leave the Merchant's Corner if you really wanted to find a completely secluded spot.
No, I don't think I really need total seclusion. I think realistically, I need to be far enough away from outlying structures or anybody who might peek on me, so that if this thing flails around when I summon it, it doesn't like cause someone to notice.
Yeah. So do you go to that place behind the rock pile and the cart?
Yeah, I think so. I think I'm gonna like stay obviously close enough by that I can really keep an eye on the camp. Especially, I want to keep Damien's tent in eye line.
Okay.
Now that I know that like we might not like him as much.
All right, you can definitely stand at a point where you can still see his tent and still and be able to try to use this item. Your body can even act as partial cover as well too.
Cool.
All right, so you lay the statue down in the area behind the rocks.
I'm going to make sure to lay it horizontally so that it's not like my assumption is that the base of the tentacle is going to be the base of the statue. And if that's the case, summoning it would have you'd have a telephone pole just flopping around, which is not what I want.
So instead of having it with the base on the ground, you're just putting it lopsided on the ground?
Yep.
All right, sweet. Okay. And
I mean, I obviously don't have any assumption that it's going to like noodle its way across the ground and try to get somebody far away from it. And I need to get a measurement of its base anyways. If this shit starts pulling some octopus shit and like can think for itself, I'm fucked. But I can just speak the command word again. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
All right. So do you say the command word?
Okay. So can I? Saying the command word is an action. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay. Can I position myself straddling the statue?
Straddling it?
Yeah, like I'm going to be kneeling and gripping it in between my hands, so that when it poofs, I'm picturing it being like the substitution jutsu from Naruto, where like I'll hold it, it'll poof in a cloud, and then suddenly be a 15-foot long tentacle.
I love your projection of what's going to happen. All right, yeah.
I mean,
so you are straddling this tentacle statue that's horizontal to the ground, and you speak the command phrase?
Yep. Fully intending it to take my intentions into account. Like,
wonderful.
I am this master.
You are seeing this, by the way, to your right.
Okay.
What's that?
I was just wanted to make sure Illyria knew she is seeing this as she's still writing in the dirt.
Wait a second. Do I know that the guards are on their way towards my position right now?
You can position and time it when they're not around. Like I said, they're patrolling, so like they walk by and they don't see anything, and then they walk by, and then 10 minutes later you see them pass by again.
Cool. I just wanted to make sure, because like realistically. Oh, hold on. I want to specify, since I know that I need to tell it to not attack like things, if I want it to not be aggressive, I am obviously also naming all of the names of my companions. I can name 4 names. Who is within 30 feet of me?
Nock and Vane. Hold on.
Oh, hold on. It might just be 15 feet. Let me look it up again. It's the first time I'm using it. Okay, hold on. So 15-foot reach. Yeah, 15 feet. So
15 feet?
Yep.
All right, Nock and Vane. And that's it in 15 feet. Illyria is 25 feet from you.
Can you make sure that the horses aren't?
Yep, horses are 20 feet and 25 feet.
Okay, so then provided this. So yeah, okay, here, I'll go ahead and tell you exactly what happened. I stick it sideways on the ground. I position myself like a fucking receiver over it so that when it pops, I can like grab onto it like an alligator. Right? I'm going to say Nock, Vane, and my own name so that I don't get whacked in the face. Because that would be some bullshit. And then I'm going to I think I'm gonna take out like my ball of twine and my chalk so I can make like a measuring input, you know what I mean? So I can like lay the twine across the broad end of it and then mark it with the chalk.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Kind of. So, what are you doing with the chalk?
Twine and the chalk. He's gonna measure.
Oh, so
Well,
you have it ready to measure once it comes out. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right. So once I wrestle it down and it's no longer thrashing around as I suspect it might be, I'm going to lay the string across the diameter and then mark the not cut end so that I can find it again later. And that'll be the diameter.
Cool. Okay.
Okay. What happens?
You speak the command phrase.
Yes, sir.
It was the deep protects me is the command phrase you end up saying outside as you have prepared everything for this moment. And the second that you do, you see the statue in between your legs start to just break apart, and in a moment a swirling pool of water starts spinning and growing vertically now in the space in front of you, growing taller than you actually no, you're 5 feet tall.
I don't know. I think I'm like 5'3" or something like that.
So about to your height, vertically up, and this long octopus-esque tentacle just shoots out of the portal in a horizontal direction, and you're trying to grasp onto it.
Well, hold on. Do I get to react when it shoots out and I try to grab it?
You are preparing to. Are you trying to wrestle it, like grab onto the side of it?
Well, if I'm prepared to, and it goes even slightly differently than I expect, I'm gonna use Gaunty and immediately like
you gotta tell me what you're doing. It's a split-second reaction as you're going out. Are you grabbing it with Gaunty or are you just wrestling it?
I'm just grabbing it. I'm gonna grab it with Gaunty while like wrestle it, but like that's my main grabber, as it were. Okay, can I use its adhesive trait?
You grab onto Gaunty and use the adhesive trait. Are you using 2 HP to automatically do it?
Yep.
All right, and Gaunty latches onto the tentacle as it shoots out, and Yamakausi, your body is propelled forward about 15 feet until the force of it just whiplashes your body and comes back as the tentacle gets out to its fullest extent, and then just horizontally in space, summoned out of this water portal. It's just moving up and down, and your body's kind of just limp up and down as it's going up and down. You're seeing this across the fireplace from you as it shot 15 feet out forward.
Is the water portal permanently like affixed to the base of it?
The vase, the statue you don't see anymore. The water portal took up the space where it was and seems to be just swirling up in about a 5-foot space where it's just allowed to come out from.
Okay, so just so that so that I actually know what's happening. We have a Rick and Morty 5-foot portal of water that's swirling.
A
perpendicular to the ground.
5-foot circle swirling of water right there, and the tentacle came out of it.
And the ground is here, and the portal is here?
Yes, because you put the statue on its side.
Okay. can I move the tentacle? Like, portal included? Like, what happens if I try to drag it?
You're currently attached to the tentacle with Gaunty right now. What are you doing?
Trying to drag it so that portal is less visible to anybody walking by.
Okay, so you get on the ground and you're trying to now pull it. Roll an athletics check.
Okay, do I get advantage because of the adhesive part? Since I'm trying to, like, move it while grappling it?
It really just helps your grip. It may lower the DC, but nothing's giving you advantage for it.
Fair enough. Let me...
Illyria, while they roll.
Yes. So I've noticed this happening, obviously.
Yep, and
Okay.
you see him plant his feet on the ground. He's starting to, with Gaunty, try to...
Yes.
Oh!
So has everyone here seen Elf before with Will Ferrell? Yes. Okay. You know the scene where he's in the department store and he has his little, like, Santa, oh my god, mental breakdown, and then the guy who is the manager just kind of backs up slowly and he's like, I think she's just gonna, like, look up and be like, okay. And then she's just kind of, like, turn her back, like, so that it's like she's more facing what's happening, so she's aware, but she's gonna kind of, like, continue what she's doing. But
This is like right as everybody is going to bed, right? So, like, are we asleep already? Like, is this loud?
A while. Yeah, no, I waited.
You waited a while, so you would have
Okay.
fallen asleep. And it's not
Okay.
necessarily making a lot of noise. It definitely is making like a little sound in the space,
Okay.
but it's not like thrashing on the ground and against the
Right.
wall or anything like that. It's just
Which is
moving.
what
Just
I was
thinking about it
trying to
because
avoid.
it's within 15 feet of it's. I'm like 10 feet away from this giant tentacle,
Mhm.
dead asleep, right?
Oh yeah, yeah. It's
Okay.
not loud yet. Let's see how Yamakasi rolled. Yamakasi?
So I got, for athletics, an 18 total.
An 18.
That's
You
impressive.
are grasping on
Firmly
on
grasping
to
it.
this tentacle and trying to pull, and you get it a little bit until it reaches a point where it's like trying to pull a boulder. You just feel this immediate force of nope, that's not inching anywhere further than where I am right now.
Okay.
You can see,
Okay.
you also see Oliver sleeping in his tent 10 feet behind you.
I'm going to do my best to get the measurement of the circumference of the base, or of the diameter of the base, while it's here.
And it's about
Now, I
15,
won't use
15
stock
feet long.
since it's coming out of a water portal. I'm going to be using one of my pitch pens, or like a grease pen, or whatever the fuck those things are called. Right?
A grease pad?
Grease pen. It's like what you would use to write in a kitchen, so that if your shit gets wet, you can still write on it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's like a real type of pencil. It's just some kind of greasy charcoal that they pack into a puck and then cover in whatever.
Do you have that?
I mean, I feel like I should. It's just a piece of charcoal with some, like, wrappings over it, and you just mix, like, bacon grease or whatever into it. Like, it's a thing you can make.
Okay, so you probably don't
So
have
Yamakasi,
that, but you can make that.
Yamakasi did live on a ship, I would say.
I
Yeah,
feel like
I'd
a
say-
waterproof pencil is kind of the first thing you would do.
Yeah, as a person
I
who
do,
lived on
I
a
do
ship.
have a journal and shit to write with. So, like, if shit to write with gets to be a grease pen, like,
Sure. Okay.
you can make them. So, like,
All right, so you're able to tell it is 15 feet long.
what about the base of it?
Oh, it's probably about, at its tip, it gets down to being only about, like, I'd say 4 to 5 inches, but at its widest point near the portal, it's like about 3.25 to 4 feet across. So
Oh
like a
my
2-foot diameter. It fills the space. It's a
Oh.
big tentacle.
when you said 4 feet across, I was like, fuck, that's a girthy boy. Jesus. Okay, so is there an end, like a flat end of the of the thing, or is there? It's just receding into the portal, and then on the other side of the portal, there's nothing.
You have no idea how much further it goes beyond the 15 feet.
Watch this fucking thing be the thing that's the bag of devouring entity. Because, like, I'm tempted to stick my hand through the portal and see what's on the other side, but it's probably a titanic fucking monster. I can't think of anything else I want to do with that knowledge. Especially, like, I can't move it. So I guess my next goal would be to try putting it on a thing that moves and summoning it there. But I'm not going to do that tonight because I'm going to have to summon it on my floating disc at the as the easiest example. And I don't want to have a 15-foot flagpole tentacle announcing to everybody. So I'm going to say the words again and make it go back to a statue.
The deep protects me, and you just see the tentacle recede back through the portal until it closes up, and the water just forms the statue once more.
This is going to be fucking useful. Probably. Like, I say that in character. Like, this is going to be fucking useful.
Ethan encourages you to stick your hand in the portal next time.
Thanks, Ethan. I definitely will.
All right, so you now have it again, or do you just walk back to the campsite with Illyria?
Yeah, I mean, my artificer brain is kind of just going in that, like, how do I make that useful and not a complete pain in the ass? Like, I do. I like what you did with it, though.
Thank you. And Yamakasi walks back and just sits down next to you, Illyria.
Literally, like, out of breath and wetter than you've seen me in several hours. And I'm just like, that was a lot. Fuck.
She's just gonna kind of like not even move her face from looking down at her map, but she's just gonna glance up at you with her eyes and just say, entertaining.
All right. And
Like, if Yamakasi knew you better, he'd be making jokes about, like, oh, you gotta wrestle a big old tentacle when you meet a turkey folk like that. Am I right?
Wait, do you say that?
No, I don't know you well enough to make sailor jokes at you, but
So you just like nod like uncomfortably? Like, what do you do?
Pretty much.
Cool,
Just
cool.
like, oh, actually, I guess I will ask though. Do you have any like experience with magical items like this that just like appear from a thing?
Do I have knowledge of items that appear from a thing? Could you be more elaborate?
So this is a statue, and when I said the words, it turned into a not statue. And I've like, there are other items that exist like this, and I don't know the rules they operate by. And I think you're older than me, so I figured you might have a clue.
Do I appear older than you?
I'm only 13. I'm pretty sure everyone's older than me. I'm pretty sure Ilgin is older than me. But I don't know how quickly humans age, so...
My friend, I say that, Sam.
What did you say?
I said test passed, my friend. Sam said that, not Illyria. That was a feminine trap. Do I look older?
That's so funny though, because Yamakasi is literally like, I mean, no, but you're also ethereal, so fuck do I.
Also, like, I'm like a baby. I'm so cute.
No way of knowing that. You have some kind of deep wisdom and also a hatred for other living things. I feel like
Yeah.
that comes with age, okay?
Yeah.
You can just tell.
she's gonna look up at you and say, and while she's doing that, she just kind of like takes her hand, not like she's trying to hide it from Yamakowski, but like she's done with whatever she was doing. She just kind of like uses Gust Barrier to like disrupt whatever she was writing, and all the rock and the twig and the leaf go flying, and everything's kind of like askew, and you can't really read it anymore.
And all your notes are gone.
All my notes are gone. And she looks up and says, we have a multitude of objects where I'm from with unlock commands, similar to what you're describing, where something that is living exists inside something that appears non-living, and command words release them.
Cool. I might have you take a look at this and see if you can suss out any more than I was able to. If that's okay.
Yeah. I can certainly do that. I think I'm gonna go take a walk though.
Okay.
I'll be back. I can hear pretty far, so if you need anything, just whisper my name and I'll come over. But I'm gonna go check out the mysteriously acquired items that we found together.
Sounds good. As you turn your back to like leave this awkward interaction, I'm just gonna be like, your drawing was really pretty.
She's gonna turn around and say, an analysis of battle tactics was pretty.
Oh, is that what that was? I can't read mostly. Apparently.
Anti-core.
All right, and Illyria
She's
walks
just
up.
gonna talk to herself, and she's just gonna be like, "Kenkus."
Can I just say, my headcanon is that Illyria leaves like Danny Phantom just like lifting his feet up and floating off exactly like that every time. Like,
I'm not gonna do that right now because I don't want to attract attention with guards. But
no, I know, but that's just in my head how Illyria always leaves the room. Like,
she has like low key started defaulting to floating a little bit, and she has to remind herself like, "Hey, walk." But yeah, no, I'm gonna peace out, and as I'm doing so, before I leave, can I kind of round back to the cart, and I'm gonna open my bag of holding and just kind of like quietly whisper so I don't wake up Nock or Vane, and tell Ember Nettle, say, Ember Nettle, nestle inside the cart. Because she doesn't want him to be like trapped inside the bag the entire night, but she also doesn't want him like out and flying around in front of guards. So
All right, Ember Nettle will go inside the cart and see Nock and Vane, and you'll see he kind of stays up in the cart.
how are they sleeping? Like, what is he coming into?
Oh, so I think Vane probably like gets all low. And so like with her wings like this. And I think Nock is like half underneath one wing and half on top of the other. So like a little bed.
Oh, so cute.
And then Ember Nettle kind of just flies up into not the rafters, but like the top boards where the cloth is, and
As
kind of
he
just nestles
should.
into a little bit.
Yeah, I'm gonna use my Gust Barrier very gently to kind of like tuck the hair behind one of Nock's ears, and then just kind of like leave the cart.
For those of you who haven't seen before, Ember Nettle's description is a skeletal, almost weird wisp bird kind of thing with a weird curl. It's a complete skeletal.
I will
weird
say,
nightmare.
if I feel anything in my sleep, I think Nock would just automatically cuddle. So if Ember Nettle gets too close, he might get a little cuddle.
I think that he's like desperate for cuddles because Illyria like barely gives him the affection that he's looking for.
treats him like a whole ass adult, and he is a child.
He is like hungry for cuddles because she only occasionally is like, all right, come here.
If I remember though, the picture you sent us looked a lot like a method, but like a potion bottle method, right? Or something like that.
Kind of, yeah.
He's very like Ickary and bird skeletal like, and he makes a lot of like clicky noises and stuff.
An icker method would be a pretty good way to describe what I was picturing in my head.
Fair.
Heck yeah. He's so cute.
You walk off.
I tuck the hair behind Nock's ear and I just kind of like smirk at the sight of a gigantic owl all floofed out and Nock hanging out, and now my little Ember Nettle up there, and then she's gonna turn around and reach into her bag and just kind of be eyeing all of the masks. Do I see anywhere around the area that we've settled where there's coverage? Like, do I see like the outskirts of trees anywhere, or anywhere that I can go that's a little more private?
So you're not near the edge of the merchant's corner. So if you wanted to get to where there were trees, you would probably have to leave and go further away from the corner. But if you walked throughout the corner, you can definitely find areas where there's just stacks of supplies and crates and stuff in a corner behind some other merchant's cart that seems to be quieted down for the night. Fires have dimmed down. Looks like they do have some sort of restaurant as well too, and they just have a big section of crates.
I want to get to some like trees, so if that's a little far, I haven't wild shaped yet today, have I?
No.
Yeah, and I haven't long rested yet, so.
Well, you wild shaped once, but that was a while ago.
Yeah, so she's going to just kind of like take like a nice deep breath and inhale and just wild shape into like a little baby owl, like a little tiny one, and fly overhead into the sky a little bit. See if I can get to some clouds, little stars.
You can see as you fly up more into the merchant's corner that when you get to one of the poles where all the cloth builds up to, there is like a little hole where it goes in. You can see other birds fly out through the top there, and you go out there. And you can continue flying more up and up and up as you get closer to the sky, clouds. The storm seems to have died down from earlier today, but there are still some clouds moving through the silent sky.
I'm gonna scan the area for like a forest edge that is not too far from where we are, just because I want to get somewhere where I'm not really around a lot of people from the campsite.
So trees, you would have to go a little bit into the mountain towards the valleys at this point. The shade shower forest is a little bit far. You're in an area of fields and then the mountains to your side.
Let's land me in the closest field that I see.
Okay.
Something that looks like there's not like actively tents and merchants around and whatnot.
Yeah, if you backtrack a little bit up the path, there is a sections off to the side of the path opposite where the outpost is that you can find a little secluded section together.
Okay. She flies down there, lands on the ground, and just kind of shifts back into herself. And then I think I'm gonna take all of the masks out and just kind of like lay them in front of me. Do you want to tell us what they look like, since you
Yeah. You got all three of the masks now laid out on the ground in front of you, moonlight shining down to expose their features. There is a red fox mask that has a scar slashed across the left side snout, a silver fox mask that has a bit of the right ear missing and a scar on the bottom left cheek, and a gray fox mask that has very pointed features and a slash across the right eye.
Perfect. So
they go down about to the nose area, and then your actual mouth would be exposed.
Okay. How do they attach? Like, are they ribbons? Like, what attaches them?
There are very fine ribbons that you can see that can be drawn to actually tie it around somebody.
Okay. And I've cast Identify with the scroll that I used, so I have full knowledge of what all of the masks do, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm gonna have some fun and I'm gonna test each of these babies out for a minute.
So you only get their full abilities
when you're
attuned
I am
to them.
fully aware, yes, but I get the basic ability, the solo ability, when I just put them on, correct? Yeah, so I am going to put on the gray fox mask first.
Okay. And you put that one on, your vision suddenly, as soon as you put through that of the eyes of A fox, not literally, but but you kind of get that feel as you look through, and you don't feel or see anything yet, but you can feel the magical potential in this mask the second you put it on.
Okay. So this mask specifically helps me have a better climbing speed and a jumping.
If
correct?
When you're attuned to
When
them.
I'm attuned to
the
it,
the only thing you get before
my
attuning
stealth?
is the pounce ability. All the other stuff needs to be
Oh.
attuned to.
Well, that one's not going to be any fun right now. But she feels the vibes. She takes that one off. I'm going to put on the silver fox mask.
And the same one on that one, you kind of like trying them out, putting them on for size, and that one fits but doesn't feel like it's a perfect fit.
So this is like Goldilocks and the Three Bears kind of thing. I'm
Mhm.
trying out all the
Yeah,
beds.
it was okay with the gray one. The silver one was pretty good too, but
The vibes are off. Okay, she grabs the red fox mask last, hesitates for a second, and then just like slips that on her face and ties the ribbon behind her hair.
and the second you do, it feels different than the others. You're not sure if it's the red hue or something off of the actual mask itself, the design of it, but this one feels better.
Feels better.
It feels more fitting.
Okay. The sensing ability, can I do that without being attuned to it, or
As you start
sensing things
thinking
around
about
me?
it, you have this good feeling about this mask, and you start thinking about its abilities. For a second, you kind of just feel a reverberation and a pulse that comes out from you before it dies down in that moment. But at the very extent of it, you could see the movement of a bunny moving through a bush.
Oh, okay. All right. She's going to nod as if this kind of affirmed what she thought when she was doing psychotic drawings in the dirt. And she's going to slip the masks back into her bag of holding. And then I'm going to look around. Is there any like rocks in the area, boulders, big stumps from trees?
No stumps, but a lot of boulders. You are on the side of a mountainside cliff.
Okay. I'm going to spend some of this solo time practicing what Brackett taught me to do some solo strength training.
All right. How long do you stay?
How long do I have to do this?
You only have to trance 4 hours, so you're able to stay up for a total of 4 hours when you're on watch.
And how long do I need total to become more proficient in my strength?
A lot.
Okay. And I only need 4 hours of trance. So, I mean, I'm going to stay here for a hot minute and we can pivot back to whatever the group is doing. But she's going to stay here and just kind of zone out and exhaust herself thoroughly before she gets a well-deserved sleep later.
Okay. And Yamakasi, how long do you stay at the fire before you're awaking Oliver or Nock?
Same question that Illyria just asked. How long do I have before I do?
So it all depends on how long you guys want your rest to be. You can do 3 sections of 3 hours, so you get 6 hours and then 3 hours short, or 4 sections of 2-hour watches. It all depends on how you guys want to break it up.
I mean, there's 4 of us, so presumably the 2 hours.
Okay.
Like the 2-hour sections.
Anything you train in that last hour, or do you just kind of think and of ruminate over the next day?
Am I alone at the moment?
At the moment, yeah. Everyone else is asleep.
I'm going to try to seance Mistress Xylia and see if she has any more clear-cut guidance about whether or not I should definitely not do this thing that I'm planning on doing.
Roll a religion check.
Okay. Can I add Blinky to it?
Yeah, you're taking time as you're trying to reach out.
Okay. I think while I'm just like chilling there, I've got like my little statue tucked away or whatever. I'm gonna pull out the original bag of stardust that I got when she rescued me. Okay, so my role is, you said religion check?
Yep.
1 second. 28. God, yeah, paladins.
Oh my god. So you spend that time probably the longest time you stayed in quiet. A good 30 minutes go by. 45 minutes go by. Before, with your eyes closed, you feel a very calming breeze brush past your feathers. Southward direction.
Do I know? Am I from the south? Is that what you're?
It's heading towards the direction of Xysta. You are also from the south as well.
Is it like the same breeze or whatever that she was having, like letting me see when I was seeing wet hands?
It was the same breeze that she's kind of guided your vision in the past before.
I mean, that's a pretty positive sign to me. Okay. I mean, fuck yeah. Like, let's do it then. I mean, what have I got to lose?
With a hopeful praying moment there, reinvigorating Yamakasi and his drive towards trying to right his wrongs. You go on till the rest of your 2 hours, pass by, and you start getting a little bit tired. Who do you awake? Illyria still
Been
hasn't
2
returned.
hours.
Since you left Yamakasi, about an hour and a half, because you guys were about a half hour into your first watch.
How long does it take to attune to an item?
1 hour.
Okay. So in case Yamakowski wants me to watch next, I don't know if they're gonna wake me. Well, notify me or wake Oliver, but I'm gonna start. If I've spent 2 hours doing strength training, I'm going to make my way back to the campsite. But my plan is to stay awake longer to attune to the mask that I've chosen.
Okay, so you're gonna stay. So it was about a half hour before you left. You're gonna stay for 2 hours. So that will go into the next person's watch, but you will come back in the middle of that watch.
Yep.
Yamakasi, who would you awaken for the next watch? Zani, Oliver, or Nock?
Let's do Zani.
Okay. Zani will, you kind of shake her awake, and she's like, is it time for breakfast already?
Oh, that's right. Never mind. Shit. No, I'm sorry.
Is that part of that game where you get options and you pick the wrong person? Ah, fucking shit. Gives the wrong audio.
No. Beep, 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 beep.
And she's like, it seems a little bit dark. Is it almost morning?
No, I'm sorry. Yeah, I was gonna wake you up for watch, but if you're waking up for breakfast, I'm sorry. Go back to bed, Zani.
It's fine. Just get me up so I can make sure we send Nock off with some extra health.
Do you need me to do anything in preparation?
No, everything is really together. Whoever you just make sure. I guess I'm the last watch.
Yeah, sorry. I sleep well.
Everything go well on yours?
Yeah. Pretty uneventful.
All right. It just turns over. You
Okay,
can
then I go wake up.
One thing you do notice, though, is Zani seems to sleep kind of holding a tattered notebook.
Cool. I'll have to get her a new one.
Aw.
All right, who do you wake up?
Oliver.
Oliver!
Yeah, because he's like, that notebook was
Oh,
busted.
that's perfect. You're going to come back to Oliver's watch.
Oliver's gonna be awake when I'm awake. Oh,
All right,
I love you, Andrew.
so, Oliver, you end up sitting around the campfire. You are there by yourself as Illyria and Ember Nettle have moved off. Yamakowski has taken up his bag of holding space.
I ask, real quick, does anyone remember what I rolled for my health 2 sessions ago when I got the level up?
It was
Buddy.
in session. I don't remember exactly. I know it. Oh, wait, no. I do remember it. It was an 8. You got an 8. You maxed it.
Cool.
All right, Oliver, what do you do for your watch? At this point, it is past midnight.
Wait a minute.
It is,
Did Yamakowski go to bed?
Yes.
Oh.
Oh, shit.
Hey, buddy. Is there
What, my
anything you wanted
fingers?
to do before you went to sleep?
Am I allowed to remember to do that?
Yamakowski pulls himself into the bag of holding and then just shit and ends up putting the ointment on your fingers for double dosing. And to add on, I think this is your 3rd day. And goes
I think
back.
this is my 4th. I have my note on it. Give me just 1 second.
Yeah, just tack one more on. And Oliver, what do you do for your watch? Oh, and like I said, it was it's a little bit past midnight. It has completely quieted down in here. Most of the fires have died down. Some lanterns are still dimly lit, and you still do see those 6 guards that you are seeing for the first time patrolling every about 10 minutes.
Okay. I'm going to sit down and spend some time transcribing the spells I found.
Okay. How much time do they take, and which spells are they? Are they again?
I'm going to do phase. And that one is going to take an hour to transcribe. And then intelligent reflection, which will take 2 hours.
Okay. And those are both displacement spells, right?
Correct.
So half the time for both of those. So phase will take a half hour.
Well,
and
no,
intelligent-
those were already halved.
Oh, those are halved? Okay.
Yeah.
All
yeah.
right. So that'll take about 3 hours time. You can either stay on an extended watch here, or you can do just the 2-hour one now and the hour one in the morning. So do you want to stay up
I'll
a
do
little
that.
bit longer?
I'll do that. I'll do the 2-hour one now, and then I'll transcribe phase in the morning.
All right. So you spend about, let's see, about a half hour into this right now, reading over the words of this master of displacement, the creator of displacement magic's writings, trying to understand the arcane sigils and words and start to gain a grasp of this. And at about this time, Illyria, how do you come back into Merchant's Corner?
Well, I've already wild shaped, so I come. Well,
You get 2 per short rest, and you wild shaped in the morning, and then you were in the carts for a while. So I'd say you should have been able to short rest to get to recharge that 1 use you already did. So you probably have 1 more use right now.
Okay, so she's gonna come back the way she came. Then she'll fly back. Maybe I do some like zoomies past some other nighttime bats and birds and have fun up there a little bit, and then I can't have too much fun because angst. So I'm gonna. She's gonna come back down and I think land directly near the fire where she left.
And Oliver, you're sitting down on a stump, and then on another one around the fire, just a small owl just.
Oh. Hey there, friend.
As a city boy, he's like, This is the most magical experience I've ever had in my entire life.
She's going to just kind of like whoosh back into herself and look at you and go, I'd say friend's a little far.
Oliver's like, and good feelings gone.
I just pulls the book back in front of his face.
I was so happy to see an owl, and then it was mean to me and hurt my feelings.
Ethan just said, "Swat it."
But no, as Illyria appears, we kind of see the color in Oliver's face drain a little bit.
Just from my appearance or from the very rude thing I just said to you?
I mean, kind of both.
Yeah. She's gonna follow that up with how long have you been on watch? Do you need a break?
About 2 hours now. I'm all right.
No, you've only been about a half hour so far.
Oh, it's only a half hour in. Okay.
Yep.
I thought you were supposed to know time.
Hey, I don't. Oliver does.
Okay. I forgive you.
How long have you been up for your watch? 32 minutes and 47 seconds.
So revised version, not that long?
Not that long. I'm all right.
Okay. She's just gonna kind of nod at you and go back and sit on the opposite side of the fire.
All right. And Oliver, you continue transcribing your spells at the hour mark, understanding what they had said in the spell, understanding what kind of patterns they've put together to create this type of effect. And you pull out your spell book and you start trying with the new paper, transcribing the spell into your book. And Illyria.
What does attuning to this red fox mask require?
Attuning requires 1 hour of focusing on the item.
Okay, so I'm gonna do some meditation with the mask, just so that she can kind of be in a relaxed state while she does this. And I'm just gonna kind of, I don't think consciously, but she's not really good at staying on the ground anymore, kind of like Yamakowski, so Danny Phantomly illustrated. And I feel like she's gonna sit cross-legged, have the mask kind of like sitting in her lap, like in between her hands, and she just kind of like starts hovering like a little higher and a little higher, and then she like kind of wanes down a little bit and then kind of floats back up. But I'm gonna spend the hour doing that.
Okay. When you notice guards approaching, do you do anything about the floating?
Yeah, she's got passive. She's got hella passive perception, so I think that when she sees someone approaching, she probably goes down to the ground. It's like a little conveyor belt.
All right. So Oliver, another half hour in, and you are now practicing the sigils and learning how to chant them and cast it from your spell. And at about that point, Illyria, you're sitting and you just feel a magnetic pulse kind of come out from the mask and then just suck in and go in even further. You feel it inside your body, that just shaking. And in that moment where it shoots out again from you afterwards, you
ever
notice
seen Jim
Oliver,
Carrey's The Mask?
Nock, Vane, Ember Nettle, Yamakowski's legs that he keeps outside of the bag of holding so he doesn't fall in, and Zaniza, all in their areas, everything within a 30-foot radius, even a couple bats that fly overhead.
Can I sense anything in the ground?
You sense movement, you sense worms. You sense little insects crawling in the dirt below you.
Wriggly little babies. I love it.
And that pulse goes off once before stopping. And you now know, as you feel this connection, these abilities, they require you to wear the mask to use them regularly, but you are now attuned to this item.
Amazing.
Callum has not finalized them in D&D Beyond, but once they do, I will help you add it to your inventory and attune to it.
Okay.
Like once I do, I can help you with that as well. Like, yeah, it's been a crazy couple of days here.
That's okay.
And you stop floating in this moment.
Okay.
And you look across the fire, and Oliver's just completely wrapped in his spell right now. He's in like the zone. He's focused. You've never seen him as enthralled by something right now. He's studying. He's like, this is his element.
Okay.
Oh, he is good for something.
It's late at night.
Wow. Why don't you keep your commentary in the bag of holding, okay?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Illyria kind of like looks up from what she's doing because she's attuned to the item, so she slips it back into her bag of holding, and I think she kind of like zones out on the pulse in Oliver's neck for a second. She's just kind of like zoning in a little too hard on just like the visible heartbeat of his neck, and she's like zoning out and looking at like his hands holding, I'm guessing, the book, correct?
Mm-hmm.
And other things, and she starts to freak herself out a little bit. So I think I'm just gonna kind of take in a sharp breath and then like stand up abruptly and walk away from the fire towards the cart.
And Oliver, this catches your attention in the middle of the spell. You see Illyria just take a sharp breath and then briskly walk away from the fire.
Oh.
You say hi or bye?
Did you say bye?
Bye as you walk away.
Gotcha.
Bye. And all right, so if you were on the opposite side of where Oliver was, you would have been over here.
I'm gonna walk towards the cart.
Okay.
And
Just for a second, that in character, if Illyria had been like, "Did you just say hi to me?" That would have been the most.
Are you kidding me right now?
Oliver just starts crying. You hate me. I'm just
sorry.
trying to be nice to you.
She walks up to the cart, kind of like to the side, and kind of like braces herself on the side of it, and she starts to kind of, her breath is like quicker and quicker, and she's kind of like low-key, like quietly hyperventilating a little bit. And
Trying not to eat Oliver right now.
And a good time. Woo.
Her hands, she looks down at her hands, and her hands are like visibly shaking a little bit. My claws have extended, so she kind of just like sits there and tries to like calm her breathing with her eyes closed, and eventually the talons turn back into regular people nails.
And as you're breathing, you start feeling that for a second. You feel the pulse go up, like your normal blind sight that you have now, and you detect the bodies of Vane and Nock curled up in the cart, and Ember Nettle now on the ground.
Great, that's not helping my mental state right now. Sensing life forces. Thanks, Brian.
But you notice Ember Nettle has gone from the top of the cart and retreated down to the bottom to snuggle up in there with Vane.
Oh,
that's what I was trying to project there. You get that with the blind sight.
Oh, that's great. That's so good for him.
Oh yeah, Nock definitely blindly snuggles in the sleepiness. Yeah.
Okay.
You're approaching the point where you may need to trance soon.
Yeah. So I am going to go into the cart quietly, obviously. Once she stabilizes herself, because she's not going in the cart until she's calm. So she kind of like calms her breath a little bit, feels a little bit more grounded, doesn't feel any weird pulses from the new attunement with the mask, I'm guessing, correct?
No.
Awesome. And I'm going to climb into the cart and kind of take them in sleeping. And right before I nestle in the corner, not with them, but like kind of like off to the side of one of Vane's wings. I'm gonna take the gray fox mask out, right?
Yes.
And I'm gonna place it like right next to Nock's head, like on their pillow, and then I'm gonna go to sleep. Well, I'm gonna trance.
Kind of like leaning against the back of the cart.
Yeah, leaning on the side of the cart. Yeah, a little ways away from them.
All right, Oliver, you have a half hour left of your watch, a half hour left to finish transcribing this spell. And as the time moves on, it's done. And Arthur in your head is just like, got another one?
You do.
What's this one do?
This one lets me hold, please. Let me just pull up the spell again.
Do 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 do
This spell lets me reflect spell back at an attacker.
You can reflect an attack back at them?
If I'm successful, yes.
What level of spell is that? Hold on a second. Hold on a second.
It's a second level spell.
Second level spell?
Intelligent reflection.
It allows a melee or a ranged attack. He can attempt to repel.
He's parrying this with like a counter spell energy and flinging it back instead of canceling it entirely.
He can attempt to repel it. If he wins, he sends half of the damage back to the attacker. If he fails, he takes half of the damage of the attack.
If he succeeds, what happens to the other? Does it just dissipate?
He takes no damage. He sends half off somewhere else, and then half goes right back to the person. In the case he fails, he takes half, and then half of it he's able to reflect somewhere off. Displace
it. I have so many questions. Casting it, the displacing it off, you should be able to pick where it goes. But if you fuck it up, it should hit your party or yourself. And then also, if you upcast it, you should. Yes. Okay. Sorry.
Well, there seems to be no limits to what Kyushi has done.
Yeah, I'm finding more and more about her every day, evidently.
You have one more too, right?
I do. I'll planning on doing that one in the morning.
Well, excited to see both these two new ones in action.
That makes two of us, my good sir.
Yeah. Have you stored any spells inside this ring?
I stored a... Let me double check.
You always have a first and a second stored in there that automatically recharge at dawn. Anything higher, you have to fill the space. So if you have any third or fourth level spells?
I have a third level spell in there.
Do you have fourth level spells yet?
I do.
So if you haven't used your fourth level spell, this would be a good time. Hey, you can cast it into the ring to store it because you're about to fall asleep and get that spell.
I haven't. Yeah, I'll store a fourth level spell slot in there.
And Arthur, as you do, you can feel the magic. He's like, hold on to it till you need it.
I appreciate it.
I love it. Passive insight check in their sleep when they can't even hear the conversation.
Nock draws their arrow in their sleep.
All right, Oliver, you know Zaniza is going to be getting up for breakfast, the last watch. Nock is the only one who hasn't been up yet for the third watch.
Mm-hmm.
You walk over to the cart, and you peer inside to see Nock snuggled up with Vane, Embernetto curled up in there as well, a gray fox mask laid near Nock's face, and Illyria seems to have dozed off in the back of the cart.
All right, I'll smile and leave them alone and head back to my bedroll.
You're gonna let him sleep?
Oh, well, who else? Wait, who else hasn't done the watch yet?
Just Nock and Zani. And Zani said she would get up for the last watch to cook breakfast.
Ani?
You,
Okay.
You
yeah.
could let them sleep and just nobody watches for that 2-hour period. I mean, like that's an option.
But I still get a full rest if I did that?
Yeah, and Nock would wake up sooner because Nock's rest would be uninterrupted, so just nobody would watch for that 2-hour period.
Is this stupid suggestion motivated by anything, DM?
No, I'm just saying that's an option on the table. You guys don't have somebody watch it every quarter. You could just chance it. Not every time
Well,
is something gonna
if
happen.
I did-
It'll just be a peaceful 2 hours.
If I just stayed up, would I still get a full rest?
No, because you've already been up for 2 hours. You need
Okay.
6 hours of actual sleep to get a long rest.
Okay. I will wake up Zani.
Who?
Zani?
Zani? Okay.
Wake up Zani when
Zani
she has to cook
will go over and be like,
breakfast?
is it morning yet?
Dude, poor Zani didn't get a fucking full rest.
Wait. Hold on. I thought that's what.
We
No,
only took
Zani's gonna wake up
2-hour
4.
watches. We should have taken 3
I
hour
think I'm. Wait.
watches.
Hold on.
Knock is your option. Wake up, knock.
Okay. I was confused. I will
That's
wake
okay.
up.
Can I go to sleep?
I was confused. I apologize.
All she does is make bread and paints. She's so nice.
Does Oliver have the find familiar spell? Because you could also make a familiar to just wake you up if something goes fucky.
I do have that spell, but I was going to use it for something else.
Use. What do you mean?
Spoilers.
Okay.
I will wake up Nock.
Okay.
How do you do that? Can I ask? How do you wake me up?
I can't hear you.
We'll just peek my head into the wagon, and I'll see you snuggled up. You're snuggled up into Vane, correct?
Yeah, I am like half on one wing, half under the other, and I'm now currently like arms around Ember Nettle like this.
Okay. I will kind of peek my head into the wagon and just kind of slowly jostle Nock awake.
What do you jostle?
You?
Like my shoulders?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Okay, Nock, you're jostling my shoulders. I think Nock goes, "What's wrong?"
No, it's okay. It's okay. Nothing's wrong.
Okay.
It's
Hi.
time for your watch. I was gonna get the rest of my sleep.
Illyria, you're only trancing, so you do recognize this happens, and you could just choose to ignore it, but you recognize it's happening.
That they're waking up.
Yeah, and Nock and Vane came up like,
I think I'm just gonna momentarily open my eyes, large eye roll, and then close my eyes.
And Ember Nettle.
No, not just a regular eye roll, a large eye roll.
Large. She's like, it's full, like somewhere over the rainbow, like.
Ember Nettle kind of shakes up in this moment too, and then notices you and kind of goes over to you.
Oh, he's gonna come snuggle with me now.
Curls up in your lap.
Okay.
Heck yeah. Okay. Yeah, you go to bed. I like pat. I guess Oliver's you're outside the cart, right? You just
Correct,
kind of
yes.
like
Yeah.
reached in to jostle me. Nock will just kind of like pat your arm and be like, you can go to bed. I got it.
Okay.
Okay. In the jostling of it all, did the mask like did I notice that there was a mask next to me?
Yeah, it'll kind of like
Yeah.
you'll kind of like knock it a little bit as you get up, and you kind of just hear it like go and then skitter across and hit the side of the cart.
Nock picks it up and looks at it.
When you pick it up, you also notice there's a little piece of paper that was like tucked into the side of the mask. And if you open it, it says keep and attune if desired. Very mechanical.
Yeah.
But it's still totally a check yes or no.
So number one, I don't think Nock would open it immediately. I think Nock would just take it, kind of like look it over, see if it looks cursed. Does this mask look cursed, Brian?
No. I mean, just
No.
roll an insight check to vibe check it.
Yeah. Nock has trauma.
Illyria doesn't know this. She was just like, I'm a woman, a few words. I'm just going to leave this on your pillow. Enjoy.
That's math. 13.
13.
Yeah.
It doesn't seem cursed. It's got very sharp features. There's a slash across the right eye, which comes off a little weird, but you don't get like an evil feel from it at all.
Okay.
It looks very feral, very like definitely reminds you of the wilderness because it looks like the face of a gray fox.
Yeah. Nock will go over to the fire and sit with it and use the light to kind of open up the note inside and read it. I think the verbiage would be enough for Nock to understand who it was from.
And Vane is right there with you and kind of looking over curiously.
I don't know what it does. I don't know, but I do trust her. So, Nock will just like put it on their face just to see what that's like. How do I look?
A feather goes up to look like a thumbs up.
Cool. I look cool. Awesome. Nock is going to.
And you hear in the second when you put it on too, you can feel there is some magic within this, and you kind of hear like a little like yip, like a couple barks and yips in the distance before it kind of just like phases.
I think Nock, for right now, because of things that we said during our solo session for continuity's sake, I think Nock will unattune to the boots of striding and springing and attune to this mask to see what that is like in the first hour.
Okay.
Yes.
Could change the contents of your super secret sexy solo session unless just doesn't use the ability.
I just don't use it. Yeah. I just don't use it. Don't use it. That's all.
We'll have a precursor to that session when it goes live.
It's just fine. Nock,
before this was created.
Nock doesn't use it. It's okay. Don't think about it. Nock also didn't use the boots at all during that session, if I'm remembering correctly. So,
yeah. All right. So you spend an hour at this camp at the fire with Vane. You see the 6 guards walking in every 10 minutes, passing by, just keeping an eye out at everybody. You passively just keep your ears out for anything going around. It's surprisingly quiet, even over on Damien's tent.
Yeah, Nock doesn't quite trust it. I think Nock is
having your back to there.
No, absolutely not. That's what I was about to say, is that I think Nock is actually probably facing that tent.
Yep, with Vane, you both are on that side of the fire facing that direction.
Yeah. Nock is making a concerted effort not to grab their bow. I think the bow is in the cart so that they don't get too tempted and they just have like a dagger on their side just in case. Because they don't want to start a fight.
For murder?
Nock is tempted to start a fight with this person. Yes. Yes. and just kind of has a dagger on their side and is like, okay, I'm not supposed to start shit. I'm not supposed to start shit. Okay. Everybody's sleeping. Don't start shit. And I think this, so I've only slept 4 hours, correct?
Yes.
Okay. So
you have to go back to bed for a little bit. When you wake up, Zani.
Okay. So Nock is going to just kind of start getting some stuff ready, but won't start like the actual like ritual that they will do before they leave. They're just going to kind of collect some of the charcoal from the fire and put it in like a nice little bowl to let it cool off. And just take some of Vane's feathers and put them next to it and just kind of get stuff situated appropriately, but not actually start until later.
You also come to the realization as you're doing this that it's the next day. It's your birthday.
Yeah.
Happy birthday, Nock!
I think kind of under their breath as they're kind of setting this stuff up.
Sorry, Colin's image just came into frame like what?
No, that's
You're
okay.
still muted, Conlon. We can't hear you, Conlon. You're muted.
Sorry, I was trying. See, I wasn't even trying to interrupt. I was just here.
That's okay. You're fine.
Dude, you just entered into existence like this.
Admittedly, I was doing a little bit of a face. I just didn't know how much of a face I was really doing. I hadn't looked at myself in the camera yet.
Okay.
So you're gathering your things.
Yeah, I'm gathering my things. I'm getting everything that I'm going to bring with me, and kind of like laying it all out. I think they're just kind of under their breath. I feel like everybody, everywhere, all over our planet, sings a little song when it's somebody's birthday. I like to imagine that on Tychorus, that's probably a thing too.
Oh my god, that's our assignment for the next month. We figure out what the happy birthday song is in Tychor.
Yeah.
It's a Stallion Kingdom.
Correct.
Our own thing.
However, here's the thing. Nock is part of a different cultural group and is part of a tribe, so it would be different. It would be a different song, and I think it would be a little bit more like feral to say a word. And I think it would probably be in Druidic because of their close proximity to the grove. So Nock just kind of under their breath is like singing this little song in Druidic, and it just is like, it's like I haven't written any lyrics to this. I am coming up with this off the dome. But I think it's yes. I think it's just kind of like go out and hunt, bring back your prize, that kind of thing. And it's just like, we will see you again when you return home. Like, it's just kind of like a little song. More of like a
are you doing it?
I think pretty quietly. I don't think Nock even realizes that they're doing it.
Can you roll a stealth check for me?
Sure. That is a plus 14 plus 8. That's 22, right?
22. Yeah.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, too stealthy. Your passive perception.
Why are you looking at me?
That's what I was checking. I want to see what you have an 18 passive perception.
I wasn't trying to hear anything.
There was a good chance you're trancing, so you're technically conscious. There was a good chance you.
You know what is so funny
Well,
is that my passive stealth would also have been 18 if we were using my passive.
Am I still I only need 4 hours of trancing.
It's only been about honestly like an hour at this point.
Oh, okay. So I'm fully in.
Yeah.
What if I meet it?
What if you what?
I have a 22 passive perception.
So aren't your ears inside the bag of holding?
Yeah. But if my feet are going out of it, like sound waves travel through the air, right?
No, you're in a different plane of existence
What
right
do you
now.
have,
Your
like,
top half.
reverberation powers?
I knew that this would haunt you all. That's why I did
Yeah. That's what.
So you spend the first hour getting your supplies together, and
Yeah.
then the second hour really focusing with the fire. At this point, it's approaching like it's going on 3:30 in the morning. It's still dark out. But as you're spending more and more time just focusing on this mask and focusing on it, as it's getting closer to that hour mark, you feel almost like there's a wind kind of gusting around you, and you look down at your like hands for a second. It's almost like you gained like claws for a second that just appeared and then disappeared, and you just see in front. You kind of feel something around in the in your surroundings that you can't see. How are you tuning with the mask? Are you just holding it? Are you wearing it?
I think Nock would wear it.
So you end up seeing in a moment through the fox masks. You can just see almost like a silent fox spirit in the across the campfire, and then it looks at you, and then just
Nock
looks
is
up.
waving.
You just see it jumps up high until it's just completely out of view, and you just feel the connection with the mask form.
Oh, Nock wants to learn this fox's name so bad. Yeah, I think Nock instinctually stands like as if to kind of follow after this fox. But then remembers that they are watching for their friends to keep them safe.
Thank you.
And just looks around the camp and kind of instead just kind of starts pacing back and forth to get that need for movement out.
After a couple of minutes, Vane watching you walk back and forth diligently while keeping an eye on the surroundings. You see Zani stir out of her tent.
For the 8th time tonight.
Hey, good morning. I feel pretty. It's got to be getting to that time, huh? And looks out, and you can see the faintest bit of like light in the horizon. In the sky. Like,
I'll grab her like a mug from close by and pour her like a little bit of the hot tea from. I'm sure that we keep going all night for everybody on watch, and bring it over to her as she's still getting up.
And just be like, you got to get the last bit of your rest. I'll make sure I have a nice breakfast to send you off. Okay.
I appreciate it, Zani. Yeah, I'll see you guys. I promise I'll be safe.
Okay. As you walk off for a second, she goes, "Hey, Nock. You guys really knew a Naresh that was a vampire?"
Nock. Yeah.
It's okay. Don't worry about it.
Nock rolls an insight check.
Roll an insight check.
Dirty 20.
You should get advantage for your goddamn birthday.
I will send you a text whisper.
Okay.
Wait. I don't know if we'll find a little break period or if it'll be after the session, but I'll let the gist of it from what you know is you're reminded that Zani did say it seemed like she knew the name earlier, and it's very uncommon to have a vampire named Naresh.
I don't think that Nock was present when that was said. I just want to say. I think Nock and Brackett were off in the corner having a discussion when that particular piece of information was said.
Okay, so this is your 1st time like hearing that, but the group did say in that discussion that you guys had as in a group, and you definitely can tell without a doubt that Zani knows, or at least thinks they know your former companion. Tied to something, I'd say, because especially not wanting to talk about it immediately, seeming a little bit like, no, it's nothing kind of thing. You're not sure if what that means. Maybe from a dark time, maybe bad memory. You're not sure exactly, but definitely seem to know. I'm keeping your character alive, Callum.
Thank you.
So Nock would just say, he was a bard too. And then go get ready to lay down.
Okay. And you go into your rest. Zani continues making breakfast, and everybody wakes up from their long rest. Callum, you are level 10!
Yeah.
Or whatever level it is
Finally.
now that you are.
Yay!
You level up, and that's my birthday.
Happy
in
birthday.
D&D, not in real life. Just for the viewers at home, and it's not literally my birthday.
Because we're so committed to our characters, we established birthdays.
Yes, we did.
Oh, wow. Yeah, we did that, didn't we? Yeah.
Yep.
All right, so everybody here, roll a d20 to see who wakes up first. I love this that we do.
12.
11.
Hold on. I'm
A
sorry.
little fucked up because I feel like Zani would wake me up. But
Zani's already fucking awake, Brian. Wakes up first. Is it plus dexterity or is it just a d20 roll?
Just a straight d20.
I got a 17.
Okay.
I got a 6.
So,
I'm trancing in instead of sleeping in.
so Yamakasi, you are first to arise, and you push yourself out from your bag of holding and come into the material plane to the scent of a freshly brewing stew.
Okay. Do other people seem like they're up yet?
Nope, you can just see Zani over the fire, her bread also filling up the bread scent filling up the campsite.
I'm gonna open the base and try to get Bracket and Wet Hands here.
Okay. So at this point in the day, it's a little after.
I think because I want to talk to Bracket about my talking to Mistress Xylia before I say my daily prayer to Mistress Xylia. Does that make sense? Also Bracket needs to be ready with us.
So, Conlon, how long do you plan to stay there? And would you sleep in because it's 6 a.m.?
Oh, yeah, I'm not going back at 6. How early did we discuss leaving? I guess, I don't know if we established when we were going to leave.
I mean, we're trying to get to the city ASAP.
So Yamakowski wakes up.
We're sleeping in the day.
Time.
I feel like waking up in a city under torrential downpour is different than waking up in the wilderness ready to start your day.
I will also actually think waking up in a nicer building in Xysta is probably actually nicer.
Yeah, you're
So,
in the second
Brian,
room.
when do the shops open in the place?
In Xysta?
Where we are right now.
Oh, I mean, it's Merchant's Corner, so there's no set time. People will just, when they wake up and want to do stuff, you look around the campsite and you can see there are some people, very few, leaving their campsites already, like 1 or 2 carts packing up. Some people across the way, like the people who are in the sleeping bags, they're putting the stuff away, like they're ready to go. One of the ones across looks like they're setting up shop for the day. They seem to be like having like adventuring supplies and stuff.
Okay. Am I the only one in camp other than Zani who's awake right now?
Yeah, for at least a couple minutes.
Do I know where the person who sold stuff, the fucking alchemical reagents, the crafting
Yeah.
components, the fucking stuff for my spells?
Yeah, you can head over there and grab any supplies you need.
Okay, that way I don't have to wake Bracket up super early and I can I'm like sitting there like, yes, I'll say goodbye to Nock when Nock wakes up. So I'm gonna just wave to Zani. I'm probably even leaving my shit where it is and just I'm making my way over there. I have a new spell I want to cast. I want to cast it before we leave so I can have Yertle with us.
Okay. Yeah, I'll have a bowl of stew and some bread left over for you, okay?
Thank you, dear.
All right, you're going off, and Callum, just send me...
That was in Rain's voice, by the way. 100%.
Send me a list of what you need, and I'll figure out a gold piece amount, and we'll do that outside of session, but you're able to get whatever
Perfect.
supplies you need.
Perfect. And then, in that same... Oh, actually, hold on. I'll talk to you afterward. I'm sorry.
How many hours has it been? Are they still Fiona?
Yes. For the next, hour or so.
Oh my god, hey, low key, for the next hour or so, if we're not gone from the campground yet, you could go and flirt for 5 seconds before we head off to the bridge. In case you die, I mean, at least you'll have a really good experience in case we all die.
I mean, to be honest, I was probably going to do that anyways. I probably need more seafood for the trip, and once we get into Xysta and stuff,
True.
I have some leftovers, but I also probably ate a bunch of them on watch.
Facts.
Yeah,
Nice.
I was probably, we can go. I definitely don't have the bandwidth right now to flirt in character.
You don't want to flirt with me?
I mean, I do, but Yamakowski doesn't want to flirt with a Furfolk. We're about to go get zip-zapped on a bridge for 8 hours. I don't
Zap, do.
It's gonna be lightning elementals all the way across, and I'm just not in.
Think about it. It might come back to you before this ends. Think about it.
Elementals all the way down.
Yamakowski, you head off. Zani's making some food. Oliver, you wake up next to the sweet smell of special bread and fresh stew.
That smells good. I'm gonna go investigate.
And by the time Oliver gets over to the fire, morning, Oliver. Here. And
thank you.
You get your day's special bread.
What does that do again? Is that an inspiration?
No, that's extra temporary hit points. Give me 1 second.
Right. That's right.
And it's 3 a day.
Yeah, I believe.
And they compound, you said, I think, right?
Yep, because I wanted to make the chef spell better.
Yeah, dude. I'm so excited about it because I currently have 9. If I just never lose this, I'm gonna keep stacking.
She is able to make a total of 6 in
go
the
to
time.
the BDG and they can't even hurt us because of all of the love that Zani baked into her cooking.
So she has a total of 8, and she typically gives 2 out to each where she can. So Oliver, she gives you 2 pieces of special bread, and that Oh, actually, hold on. Wait, there's 6 in total. Sorry, 1 piece of special bread to you. So you can add 3 temporary hit points, and if you have some already, you can just add it on.
I ship it, Zoliver.
There's already Illyria, okay?
That's not a ship.
All session. I totally ship Oliver and
That's
Illyria.
why it's so great.
Wait, who doesn't love a good wait?
Lady, come on.
Who doesn't love a good enemies to lovers arc?
And Nock, in about this same moment while Oliver's getting the special bread, you wake up in the cart with Vane.
Nock wakes up all cozy, hugs Vane around the neck. It goes, "Are you ready?"
Oh.
Okay, we gotta go get ready.
And you see Illyria still trancing in the corner.
Are you gonna wake up?
I'm just gonna open one eye and be like,
I haven't slept in 8
sleep,
centuries.
so did you want me to?
It's morning. It's up to you. You can trance a little longer if you want to.
You're awake.
I'm gonna wake up
You're
now.
good. Yes.
All right, I open up and I say, did you check out the mask?
Nock puts it over their face. I think they probably slept with it over their head. Just
She's gonna lean in and just say, I mysteriously acquired that item, so ensure that you don't wear it walking around the campground.
And as you lean in, to see that beyond Nock's shoulder, you see out of the cart the spectral image of a red fox that appears before it just, like in an almost supersonic way, just dissipates in its form, reverberates outward like a ping.
I'm just gonna kind of blink and like shake my head for a second and then like lean back from leaning towards Nock.
You
You
okay?
both gotta take your masks off for a second.
Yeah. Put my mask back into my bag.
You all right?
Yeah. I'm enjoying the specter that is the fox spirit. Have you seen it yet?
I did. I really want to. I am gonna figure out its name eventually. Don't worry.
I don't think we can approach it. It seems like it's more like the essence of the fox.
I
But
might be able to chase him down. You never know.
you can try.
And in this moment, both of you with a good passive perception can hear outside the cart to the side. It sounds like the campsite next to you is packing up.
So then Nock should probably stay inside the cart, huh?
Yeah. Wait, but you
Nock
need
is like,
to
yeah,
leave.
Nock. Well, there's a little thing that Nock wants to do before they go. So Nock is just kind of like, damn it, Damien.
Damn it, Damien!
You betrayed me once more.
Is this something they want to do inside or outside of the tent?
Oh, Nock wants to do what they want to do outside, but like wants Vane to be there too. So it's like yeah.
Would Damien recognize Vane?
Yeah.
Okay.
For sure, dude. For sure.
Gotcha.
You don't see too many giant owls in this side of the plains.
And she's huge and like has distinctive markings. So
I'm gonna look at you and say, you look uncomfortable.
I don't like Damien.
I mean, I've gathered that much. And if you don't like Damien, I venture I wouldn't be a fan either.
I mean, to be fair, I don't know him at all. He just, is hunting my friend, so I don't like him off of that vibe. But I guess I hunt people's. Nock has like a little moment. Like
she's just gonna look at you and speak. Can you speak in Sylvan?
I cannot.
Okay,
But
well,
you wouldn't know that. You wouldn't know
yeah,
that.
she's just gonna mutter in Sylvan, the Fey equivalent of survival of the fittest, and just kind of like nod, and you're just like, what?
Yeah, not kind of like tilts their head a little.
I look at you and just say, oh, it means survival of the strongest, basically.
Ah. He's probably stronger than me one-on-one.
Have you seen you one-on-one?
You know, that's true. I did actually almost accidentally kill Naresh one time.
That's a story
Back.
for another day.
Yeah.
Awkward arc off by 2 hit points.
Yep. And I forgot to add my favorite enemy, so technically Naresh should have died.
True.
I would have been Ash on the ground. Actually, I would have literally been Ash and not been able to revive because running water was literally. Yeah.
Trauma.
Sorry.
I'm doing the math wrong, okay? I can't help it.
You know when
Too late now. No takes back.
Do you know when Bracket will return?
I think that's up to Yamakowski, but it's probably best for Bracket to come back after Damien leaves as well. We really don't want to risk a crossover with him if you guys are going to try to pull off this ruse.
Casually calling crossover.
I spent the night weighing the pros and cons of who should get these masks. They, after using my spell scroll to cast Identify, they appear to be pack tactic masks, but with a twist. I'm sure you've gathered that much just by attuning to it.
As you do gain the knowledge of all the abilities.
I after a pretty lengthy assessment, I feel that they would be best utilized by myself, you, and Bracket. So the last mask I'm saving for him upon his return.
There's 3? That's so cool.
It's a trio of sorts. It's honestly, I almost feel this feeling reminiscent of, I think you would call it guilt.
What?
For mysteriously acquiring the masks, although in the purity it was a fair trade, it's not my fault if he wasn't aware of the trade.
I'm getting used to the fayness of you.
Fail.
You're literally like, did you just tell me you stole this?
Yeah, Nock is gonna look at Vane and just be like, "Do you approve of this?"
I'm gonna like wink at Vane.
I'm pretty sure owls are considered carrion birds.
Yeah.
From the purity, Vane knows. Yeah, that's how deals work. I mean, you might not even know you're making a deal, but that's how the purity works.
That's kind of on you.
Yeah, that's
You're
on
not
your
aware of the deal you're making.
You're
That's
not aware.
your fault.
Yeah, that's your problem.
Pretty lawful good, you just don't know the law.
Maybe
Bracket
we
feels.
can arrange for somebody to bring that merchant a special treat or something this morning. Just send out a few gold from a kind stranger and have them get like a baked good or something.
Unrelated, I have the Dust of Disappearance that I could also go and just like donate to him, because I also now just learned the invisibility spell. So.
Well, I did already donate to him. I gave him 2 of my spell scrolls.
Oh.
I would actually say that too out loud. So I did leave him 2 spell scrolls. So it was a fair trade of sorts. He's just unaware of the unspoken contract we drew up.
Knowing kind of the understanding
non-consensual, non-verbal,
of like the worth of magic items and the worth of spell scrolls. What level spells did you give him?
Brian, what spells did I give him?
You have only first level spell scrolls, so you gave 2 first level spell scrolls and got 3 rare items.
Excellent. So it wasn't fair, but it was a trade.
Yeah, Nock is just kind of gonna be like, yeah, you definitely got the better end of that bargain.
As is the goal. She's gonna look at you and say, "As is the goal with a bargain." Carry on.
Might not be able to come back here if he figures it out. We'll have to keep our noses clean.
That's why Yamakowski. That's why Yamakowski's Fiona right now.
Ah, that makes sense. I thought that was just for fun.
You think I would?
I didn't do anything wrong. I can't defend myself right now, but I didn't do anything wrong.
Yes, we did that literally yesterday. 2 days ago?
When did we waste magic?
You gave me a potion to grow gills and we swam around for several hours.
As a druid,
that was for fun.
As a druid, do you think that any time spent in nature is a waste?
No. But it also was just for fun, which is what I said, not what you said.
Implying that I was having fun with you. Interesting.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure I saw a smile on your face.
Hair even turned green for a little bit.
Yeah, who am I to say?
Whatever. Yeah.
Nock is going to be like, okay, well, let's try not to get into a fight with Damien. I think now might be a good time for you guys to go over and talk to him, since it sounds like he's back it up.
To clarify, do you think the best approach is that we provide him with this letter you've composed, or do you think that I should provide him with some anonymous information without a letter?
I feel like the letter's a little on the nose if you're also talking to him. Because I had kind of written it to Damien, so that seems like a little too like with both things happening. I think that's a little too much. But
yeah,
maybe if Oliver just says that he found you out in the market, maybe you guys circle around and come from a different direction.
Where shall I send him? Shall I send him back to the ghost ship?
Mountains. That would be funny. Mountains. That's going in the right direction. Mountains.
That's pretty fun. Are there? Yeah, let me look at my map.
Mountains
Are there kind
in
of
the
mountains
wrong fucking way
in that area, like near the ghost ship?
So they're in the grasslands. So there's many.
Those are in the grasslands. There's many
and
hills.
The ghost ship was in the valley of 4 of the highest hills in the center.
Yeah.
What is
so? Someone could describe those as peaks.
Okay.
And that there's many undead there, and maybe we can spin the tales of an undead person hanging out in that valley to be you, to be Naresh.
Okay. Perhaps the warnings were about a certain vampire. I like this.
Lies are always best when you lace them with truth.
Yes.
I also have contact with some of those spirits still around the ship. He might run into a delayed issue when he reaches the ship.
David on the ghost ship.
That'd be great.
Trapped.
We killed him off screen.
It sounds like a good plan. I like it. Maybe have Zani give you some inspiration before you go, just in case.
That's an excellent idea. Plus, I can get some of that bread.
Yes, obviously get some of that bread. Actually, could you grab me a piece?
Yes, most
Thank
certainly.
you. I have to stay in this cart for like half an hour.
before I walk out, I may not know that it's Nock's birthday, but I have definitely gathered by witnessing some ritualistic behavior that they're definitely going on some kind of a
Ritualistic.
I haven't started any ritual yet because I'm stuck inside this damn cart.
Oh, you haven't done anything?
I'm stuck inside the cart.
Not-
I set
not-
everything up next to the fire.
Ah, okay, never mind. I noticed nothing as of right now. But yeah, so I'm gonna go outside and approach Zani.
Okay. So Oliver, you were at the fire with Zani, and as she's giving you the special bed and her food for the morning, she's like, "So any weird dreams or ominous dreams about the bridge last night?"
No strange dreams last night.
Oh, that's good. Well, I've been a little bit nervous, but are you? Do you think the underside of the bridge is gonna be safe?
I wish I had a better answer, but I don't know. It's been a long time since I've been down there, so be anything down there.
Well, must be prepared for everything, I guess.
We'll have to be.
All right. I'll be at my best. You make sure you take your time this morning to prepare too.
That's my plan.
All right, you guys sit for a couple more minutes before Illyria comes out.
I'm gonna Illyria, aka me.
As you get out of the cart, you can see Damien has already taken down the tent and is starting to put all the supplies together. He seems to be alone.
I'm going to I'm gonna approach Zani first. She's gonna kind of like very subtly, she's still floating, but she's making the phantom movements of like walking, but she's not technically touching the ground. And she's gonna kind of like float walk over to Zani. And Zaniza, how was the sunrise for you?
I mean, it's hard to see it with the mountains here, but it was interesting how the sun just, started shining down from above.
Sorry you had to get up so early to feed all of us.
It's fine. I like the early morning. Bread?
I was going to ask, can I actually get one for Nock as well?
Of course. Hands you 2 pieces of the special bread.
She's gonna kind of like
she's gonna actually start eating 1 piece as well too, which she hasn't done yet with you guys.
Excellent. Good job, Zani. Eat your bread.
1 piece.
I'm gonna grab my piece and just kind of like use my talents to like rip a piece off. I'm gonna nod gratefully at Zani and then reach into my bag, and I have some berries from before, and I'm just gonna kind of like slap those right on my bread and take a little bite, and then I'm gonna start walking back to the cart to bring Nock some bread.
Heck yeah.
As Illyria walks away, Zandi's gonna just speak absentmindedly with Oliver there. I don't know if those berries will go well with the flavor of the bread.
Oliver, are you not going to comfort Zani about her culinary crisis?
All right.
Okay, I walk into the cart, I lift the flap to the side, and I just kind of say, Nock, and I just toss the bread loaf at Nock.
I grab it and I go, just like, don't say my name again. Now I'm here.
I'm gonna look at Nock, lower my tone, and say, it appears that he's packing up. I think that the time is now if we're going to intervene. If Oliver and I, perhaps we could occupy his attention while you do what you have to.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Okay. She's going to turn away, walk out of the cart, and I'm going to approach Oliver.
I
All right,
eat
Oliver.
the bread.
You got your stew. You've just finished your bread, and Illyria walks up to you.
I take my last piece of bread, I stick it in my pouch, and I'm gonna heavy sigh to myself a little bit, just a little tiny like. Good morning, wizard.
Morning.
Should we get on with it then?
Oh, the bounty hunter. Yeah, I suppose so.
But we're all in
Briefly,
for Brian.
what does he know of you?
Not much. I introduced myself. That was about it.
So, what is the story that we're going with to convey this information? Were you gathering intel on his behalf in the market?
I think that's probably the best route. I was thinking of telling him that I asked around and found you, who had heard of Naresh, and kind of take it from there.
Hmm.
It's a good idea.
Would it be fair to say that I'm from the grasslands if our goal is to send him towards them?
Probably makes sense.
Okay. What purpose would I have to travel here? To trade, perhaps?
Well, that wouldn't make sense considering where we are.
And you do know Xysta is a big trade city.
Okay,
And
so
just
I've traveled from the grasslands to trade. And upon you trying to gather intel, we ran into one another, and I had heard of Naresh taking up residence on a ghost ship in the grasslands. What was the term that they used on the sign for me? Are you looking in your notes right now?
Yeah, this is why I write everything
I
down.
had it. I also had it written down.
You actually
'Cause I took it.
for me.
Because I took it, yeah. Um,
No, that's gonna be after that. And 39. Hold on, buffering.
buffering.
Oh, do not go further. Something horrifying has taken command
Oh
of the ship.
yeah.
Something horrifying.
And you guys
Yeah.
and Nock has part of the sign that says something horrifying.
Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
So, something horrifying.
There was several signs: turn back, for cursed lands lie ahead, enter the valley of first existence to end yours, only the dead exist within the valley, the land is truly cursed, now a ghost ship has appeared, do not go further, something horrifying has taken command of the ship.
Okay.
Yeah. Could very much be a vampire.
It's very easy to spin, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oliver, she grimaces as she says your name. Do you happen to know the carnal preferences of this bounty hunter?
Carnal preferences. I can't say that I do.
Did he appear?
It didn't come up in conversation.
Did he appear inclined or indifferent to your presence?
More or less indifferent. About as indifferent as stranger walking up to your tent would be.
As a wizard, how much would you say you observe on a given day?
Depends on how interested I am.
So accurate.
She just mutters to herself, so not much then.
Ouch. I'm not deaf.
I think we have enough information. I guess I will shoot my shot.
All
All
right.
right,
Well,
so
I guess we'll go. I can go introduce you to him.
my hair is pinned up from sleep, so she's going to take her hair she has like a little piece of, it looks like a metal twig. It's been fashioned to look like a twig. She pulls it out of her hair, and her hair just falls back like well past her waist in like cascades around her body. And she kind of adjusts her outfit a little bit. She pulls her shirt down a little bit and adjusts her tunic and starts walking a little more purposefully with Oliver towards the tent.
All right, who's leading, Illyria or Oliver?
Oh, I let Oliver lead.
Yeah, I suppose I would be because I'm going to introduce her to him.
Okay.
Correct.
As you walk over, you can see, as you walk around the rock face that kind of separated your two camps a little bit, Damien seems to have just finished putting everything into his into its pack, and he looks over towards you and he's like, "Whoa, hey, careful, friend. Do you stop?"
What does he look like?
Oh, I do.
Look over. He is a Triton man with blue skin, kind of bleach blonde hair, slicked back. He has like a no-sleeved shirt on, and he's got a spear, a whip, and a flail that seem to be like on the sides of his bag, like all of his items together. And he goes, "Careful, friend." And Oliver, do you stop moving?
I do.
He's gonna walk a couple feet towards you now. He's like, "I set up a couple snares last night. Can never be too careful." And he's going to disarm a snare trap that you were a step away from stepping in.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Takes the rope out as the spell dissipates and ties it back up. I was about to just head out. You need anything?
Yeah. I don't know if you remember me. I introduced myself last night.
Yeah,
I know you've
I
been.
just walked up to my tent.
The
That would
guy
be
who
me. That would be me. Anyway, I remember you mentioned the vampire that you were looking for, Naresh.
Yeah, that was his name.
Well, I figured I'd asked around, see if I could find out any information for you, and I met this woman who has heard of him before. This is
And do you like kind of like gesture to Illyria?
yes.
What's happening?
It was an insight to see like first off if he believed why this stranger would have started asking around for him and whether you know. And he rolled a nat 1 -2.
Fuck you.
Fuck you, Damien.
If you guys don't remember, he didn't have a great wisdom.
I do remember.
No, he blinded the paladin and still got smited.
All right. Well, you know my quarry, Naresh.
So
Smoke.
you notice, Oliver specifically, you notice that Illyria, her entire like presentation, her aura has changed, and she's been very standoffish and prickly since you've seen her, and she suddenly has this like very almost, well, quite literally fey-like charm, and she's smirking at Damien, and she looks up kind of like whimsically and says, "Golden boy, I do love a trident."
Ooh. The way you can turn it on a dime. I love that.
Whoa. What news do you have for me?
Lillian Calderosh, nice to meet you.
Kind of feel like Damien's voice should be a little bit deeper. I'm gonna do a deeper voice,
Darker.
a little bit more.
Shift it up, shift it up.
So, Damien Darkcross.
I was traveling here, trading in the market, and I noticed this gentleman over here was inquiring about a vampire. under the name Naresh.
I guess he was, yeah. I mean, I mentioned it to him last night that got a bounty on his head. I'm looking to collect.
Do you mention your bounties often to strangers?
Only when I'm searching around, seeing what I can gather. People can be useful. They got information I don't.
Well, my village has been plagued with an issue. Very close to the grasslands. Would it be south of here, Brian?
North.
North of here. In the grasslands area, there's a ghost ship. I don't know if you've heard of it.
Can't say I have.
It's been there for quite some time, but the longer that it's sat motionless, more undead entities have continued to circulate around the area. And there are signs all over the place warning of this, what was the term?
Something horrifying.
Something horrifying living on the ship. And we've come to know it as a undead vampire under the name Naresh. And I just can't help but think there's no way that there could be two of them. Wouldn't you?
Roll a deception check. See how tricksy the Fae is.
Gotta hope fairy.
It's not great. It's a 16.
16.
It's not terrible either.
Oh, Damien got a 2 minus 2.
Oh!
This man is the worst bounty hunter alive.
He doesn't have a good insight. He's good at it's his dumb stat, okay?
That's not good. He's a bounty hunter.
It's like, wow, over in the grasslands. Now, there are some folks in Ladris that were telling me he was heading down south, but I thought that meant to Xysta. I guess he stopped over in the grasslands? How long has he been taking up residency?
Oh,
I only saw him about 2 weeks ago.
I couldn't venture. I just know that my village has been plagued with this presence, and until now I haven't had any hope of anyone helping us, but it seems like if anyone could, it would be you.
Roll a persuasion check, just because you're schmoozing him up.
Persuasion?
I'm proud of Illyria. I'm proud of you two.
It's not great. It's not great.
What was it?
It's an 8.
Okay, well, Damien just rolled a nat 1 again.
Oliver. Oliver's just like,
that's how I've been rolling lately, Brian.
Oliver's probably not even convinced either of you believe each other. He's like, is this working?
Well, it's a good thing I was just packing up and we're about to head north. So I guess I'll be heading towards the grasslands. Thanks for the insight.
Thank you. Golden Boy, if you head into that area.
Damon.
I think I like Golden Boy, but
Okay.
make sure you head into the heart of the ship. That's definitely where he's been holed up. We need someone to get there as soon as possible. And she looks at you very, Obi-Wan Kenobi, you're my only hope.
At this point, just for the funnies, roll a persuasion with advantage. I'm going to roll an insight with disadvantage because he's already believed everything you said so far.
Fucking dumb as a rock. Pretty girl, I don't know how brain work.
What am I rolling?
Beep boop bop bop.
Persuasion again.
19.
God.
I rolled a 19.
I haven't rolled my dice at all this session. I guess they just hate me or something.
They hate
I think they
Damien.
hate Damien.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
I think at this point, if you rolled that low, then you are completely lost in her blue pools.
He's just gonna be staring at your eyes, and he doesn't seem lost in the sense that Oliver does. He seems almost like with a smile as he looks into you. He's like, "You've been mighty helpful. Thank you." And thank you, stranger.
Happy to help.
She's going to kind of like lean forward and just whisper in his ear and say, "Good luck, golden boy. Don't let the undead bite." And then she's going to walk away.
And he's gonna look over at you, Oliver, and be like, "Where'd you find that one?"
Around. And then I'll just walk away.
Oliver does have game. He has had multiple girlfriends, so
Just one,
you got
actually.
just the one.
just that's it.
I mean, she was a pretty good one, so it's cool.
And you will see Damien grab everything on his back and start walking down the path. Nock looking through the cart. You can see him walk down the path until he is out of sight.
Bye-bye!
He's feral.
Bye bye.
Okay. Naka's just gonna kind of slowly creep out of the cart. They are now completely dressed and ready for their day. They haven't started their actual thing yet because they haven't been able to be outside of the cart, but they got dressed at least. And I'm just gonna kind of peek my head out. How'd it go?
Let's just say he's definitely headed for the ghost ship.
That's great. Oh my gosh. I mean, I don't know. Are they gonna like eat him? Is that like a thing?
It's hard to say. I mean, I think that they'll just welcome him appropriately.
Mm-hmm. Cool.
Do you remember visiting the ghost ship?
Yeah, I almost feel bad for him, but also he's such a pain in the ass.
You wanted to kill him
I don't
already
think you're
this
going to
session
kill
and
him.
last.
I think
know.
that they will. They're undead. They're bored. I think they'll play with him.
Honestly, maybe this will convince him if he gets away that this search is more trouble than it's worth. Hopefully. Nock will come out.
We have definitely learned Damien Darkcross's carnal preference.
Okay. All right. Does that mean that one of you flirted with him?
She's just gonna smile at you widely and then just kind of move on.
Ah, okay. Now I know who did. Okay, Nock is gonna walk over to the fire, and start to prep. I think they're just gonna take the charcoal, especially now with their more renewed connection to fire, and kind of paint their face with it. As they get ready to go hunt. Yeah.
And would you say anything before you leave, or do you just try to sneak off from your friends?
Nock is gonna find Illyria again, and just say, Can you keep the ring out of the bag, just so I can find you guys?
Thank you for asking. I'll do that for you.
Thanks. I'll
And
see you
then
in a few hours.
She's just gonna touch the charcoal a little bit and say, "Good luck on your journey."
Thanks. Walks away.
And do you walk out with Vane and fly out of the merchant's quarter on Vane?
I mean, so I don't want Damien to then immediately see Nock fly away.
A couple of minutes, so...
Okay, alright. In that case, yeah.
Okay. You catch some eyes as people see you, but no, like, oh my god! It's just like, oh, that's a big bird. Oh my god, is that a halfling on it? And you fly out of the merchant's quarter and up into the mountains.
Yes, I do.
Oliver, Zani, and Illyria, is there anything you do as you finish breakfast and start packing up?
Yes, actually. Something I would like to do anyway. There's something I would like to do
Where is Oliver?
Oliver should be probably back at the campfire with Zani.
Yeah.
Are you doing anything in particular?
Well, now that I think of it, it's daylight, so it might not be the best idea.
What's your idea?
I was going to cast Find Familiar.
Okay. There's still secluded enough spaces that you could go into the cart. You can try to find a small corner.
Can I find a small secluded spot nearby?
Yeah, roll a perception check.
14.
14. Starting to get a little bit busier in the day, but you look on Damien's emptied campsite, and the rock face that kind of separated you had like a little kind of alcove behind it on his side, so you could probably go behind there and stay out of view of most people.
Okay, yeah, I will go there and spend 10 minutes ritually casting Find Familiar.
Okay.
And I will
10 minutes, right?
Yeah.
Right, Illyria will Zani will ask, like, are you able to would you be willing to help me just pack everything up in the cart? It seems everybody else is gone.
I got it, Zani. Why don't you sit down and relax? You made everybody breakfast.
You sure?
Yeah.
That's very kind of you. And she'll sit down and kind of pack her tent up together and grab her notebook, start putting things together.
I'm going to whistle at Ember Nettle and say, Ember Nettle, start taking the ropes down from the tents. And he's gonna help me with that, and she's gonna start just picking up all of the gear and slowly adding it to the cart.
Okay.
I did teach her to lift things up.
Just so you guys know, the Find Familiar spell
Be proud of me.
What do you say, Cal?
The spell to cast Find Familiar as a ritual takes an hour and 10 minutes.
Wait, excuse me? What? Oh, shit, you're right. Fuck.
We can just put him on the cart.
I have to go shopping. We have to get Bracket back, and then we've got time.
We can just put him on the cart. Just plop him on there.
Andrew, keep in mind, Nock just left. And even if we're not waiting for them to start traveling, it's still going to be a ways.
And it's dawn.
Yeah, it's also, it was like 6 a.m. It's like 6:30 right now.
Okay.
I was thinking 8 a.m. Bracket comes in, was my thought.
Yeah, you got time.
It is possible also, too, if the group wanted to move before Bracket came, you could, like I said, if you did it in the cart will just start moving and you continue casting the ritual, so.
Just warn, your familiar might spawn behind the cart.
Do you guys already have a familiar in mind for Oliver's character?
I did, yes.
And that is for Oliver to reveal when that happens. Oliver, you're going to start casting inside the cart? Or are you going to stay in that secluded space outside of the cart?
Yeah, no, I didn't want to do this inside the cart.
Okay. So yeah, like they said, you have time. I'd say the cart gets packed up. About a half hour's time goes by. Everything's all good. Zani and Illyria, you're just kind of like waiting for Oliver to finish, or Yamakowski to get back in. Yamakowski,
We're waiting.
Yeah.
Can I just say that Bracket usually packs up the cart and Conlin's the scout, and naturally I'm packing up the cart because Conlin's not here.
And Conlin is probably going to come back. Bracket's going to come back and be like, no, that's not done the right way.
That's not the way I wanted that. But, like, it is very organized. It's just not the way I did it.
And you're muted. You're muted.
I said mine's not organized. It just takes up somehow we have a lot of stuff. It just takes up no space. And you're like, how do you do it? I'm like, oh, I'm Tetrising the shit out of this fuck. There's boxes in boxes.
And Yamakowski, you got everything you needed for your spell. You are walking back as Fiona.
Wait, how much money do you want me to spend?
What?
How many monies do you need me to spend?
I said we'll do that outside the session. You just tell me what it is, and I'll come up with like a round figure for you to subtract.
Oh, gotcha. I did already text you a list of what it is. I know you couldn't have seen it while you're DMing. I'm just letting you know.
Okay. About 45 minutes or so pass by, and you're walking back, and no heads up for when it happens, when he transforms back. It kind of just does, right?
Oh, yeah. It happens, like, fairly abruptly, but I think that it's similar to, like... I feel like it happens to different parts of your body at different times, so it doesn't look elegant. Your leg.
Well, it's just an illusion. It's not actually changing the form, though.
Yeah,
right?
but the changing of form still has like a visual effect.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Almost like a distortion of the image or something.
Yeah,
like that.
and until it resumes back to who he is.
Yamakowski, you're walking back and you can see Agristal's Agredo hot and cold corner approaching about 60 feet ahead of you. And you kind of feel your arm and leg, and you can see the image kind of just like distort for a second. And you're like, oh, it's breaking. You feel like your form is going to be changing back.
Okay, so is anyone nearby right now?
What?
Is anyone nearby me right now?
Yep, there's people actively walking by you. Shops are setting up their stalls. There's some guards.
How far away am I? You said 60 feet from the stall that was the seafood place?
Yes.
How far away from there is our camp?
A good 50 to 75 feet, depending on what section of there. So 60 feet and then 75 feet.
You gotta duck behind something, buddy.
Yeah, I'm gonna. So 60 feet to the crab shack.
You can just go invisible.
And you can see the image is starting to distort.
I dash and get behind that building.
You're going behind the building, okay.
Like closer to our campsite, away from the path.
There is a collection of rocks to that side where you can kind of dash and jump behind. And as you get there, you can see the final distortion end, and the image almost comes off of you in like fairy dust before your form just is completely that of Yamakowski once more. No illusion.
Okay, and do I expect to need to be in disguise longer?
Not up for me to say.
All right, then. I mean, I'm probably Gucci.
Okay. All right, so you're going to walk back around the corner. You can see Zani and Illyria. You can see Yamakowski now walking over to the cart. And as he's getting closer, Yamakowski, you're walking over just all casually, and then your form freezes.
Oh,
of an ice cube.
I imagine he slides a little bit too. Just like a.
And you'll see a couple people walking by and be like, "Is he all right? What happened to him?"
It's a
Call the
curse.
guards?
It wasn't. It's a curse. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Everything's fine.
Illyria.
Zani will come up. Don't worry. We're bringing him to a cleric. It's a curse.
Illyria's gonna walk up to the popsicle that is Yamakowski and just kind of like put her hand out a little bit and just say, like, almost to herself, "You're yourself again, but you're frozen." That's poetic.
Yeah, this is myself. This is normal.
Here, let's.
You can talk while you're in the ice cube?
Yeah, his head and any appendage that might be outstretched or something like that at the time is, but he was just walking, so it's kind of just his head above the ice cube.
Cute.
We are a
Zani's
spectacle.
I'm gonna take a finger to the forehead.
And Zani will be like, "Here, let's try to just get him out of sight," and just gets behind it, shorter than the ice cube, and is just pushing the ice cube to try to get it
It's
behind.
melting as you go. It's making a gliding surface.
Zani is rightfully so concerned about people seeing Yamakowski like this, and I'm just like, this is fascinating. I love this.
Nobody would bat an eye in the purity.
I didn't do anything wrong. Like,
My new friend is a popsicle.
if the guards find me, what do I didn't do anything wrong.
I was walking in the woods and now I'm a popsicle.
How long is a popsicle?
5 minutes.
About 5 minutes each time.
Okay.
Thing.
So we got a
I
little
thought
bit
it
of
was
time. I mean,
all
you've
day.
got to
Oh my
you've got to
God.
dethaw. Oliver went off, I think, to do some sort of spell.
Okay. Can I ask Yamakowski, how long until you dethaw, my friend?
Does Yamagasi like actually know how long, or am I just like
Happened enough
ballparking?
times that you can gauge. Yeah, it's about 5 minutes. I haven't exactly timed it, but
I really
Okay,
thought it was 1 minute. I can't believe it's 5. That's insane.
Yeah, that's why
If it
it's
happens-
never happened in combat.
if
Yeah.
I decide to roll a die randomly in combat and it just so happens to be a natural 20, I'm sorry, Yamakasi.
Won't be, but that's because that's the thing is I still get my mouse.
Yeah.
So,
That's true.
and if I do happen to have my fingers past where the ice forms, I can cast like 45% of my spells. And also, my turtle, basically, me and my turtle get to be like living cover. It'll be great.
It'd be even
We've got
funnier
lots of
because he won't be able to
characters to play
stand on the turtle anymore. So as soon
I'll
as
just
you're an
slide
ice
off.
cube, he's gonna slide off.
Slide and then he's like on his back. Bro.
Guys, that happened already in the river. Remember, he almost drowned.
Honestly, though, being prone in combat while paralyzed in a block of ice is probably the best case scenario because, like, other than attack, like the area of effect stuff, all ranged attacks have disadvantage against me, and like the ice is impervious to damage from everything that I've been able to find out.
true.
So
All
I
right,
feel
so-
like I'm like
so
a good
what-
wall.
So what? You guys have 5 minutes to dethaw Yamakowski. There's about 40 more
Honestly, just
minutes
fucking ditch
or
me,
so
like-
until Oliver's spell ends.
So I'm just gonna say, Yamakowski, am I right that the Turfolk was, how do you say, your preference?
You're literally asking me while I can't run away.
Yeah.
Hold on. Why was it that obvious? Like I'm probably doing the bird equivalent of blushing like a motherfucker right now, trying desperately to break the eye contact that you're forcing upon me.
But your neck's frozen, so you
My-
can't even like turn your neck to look
Yeah,
away.
imagine, you know, yeah, like how
my
birds
eye
keep
contact
twitching their
is
head.
Much more intense than the average person, so it's
I'm-
a lot.
I was envisioning exactly that. Yeah.
She's gonna just say, I mean, it does make sense, no? Turfolk are very respectable in the Purity.
Oh, are they from the Purity?
Hmm.
That's neat.
Uh,
No, I don't think I've met many other bird. I've met like Arakakra before, and I've met other Kenku, obviously, but yeah, I've never met a. What did you call them? A Turfolk?
folk, yes. Turkey people.
Oh, okay, that tracks. Yeah, they're from the Purity. I don't think other than you that I've ever met anybody. Oh, I guess Vane's from the Purity.
Hmm.
Lots of birds. Huh? Just like making awkward conversation. Like
2 out of 3 of the creatures I've met from the Purity have been birds. Is that a
I-
coincidence?
And the third can turn into birds.
Yeah, right?
They must really
I'm
like
just
birds
gonna
there. You need to
say-
meet. You have to go to the Purity, dude. You gotta go there.
Yeah. I mean, there's so many animals, but she's gonna just look at you and say, I think you're evading the question. Would you like me to retreat from it, or
to be honest, I don't remember what the question was. I mean,
that's
you just-
fantastic. That's awesome. Would your carnal preference be the Turfolk gentleman?
Probably. I don't really know. I mean, to be honest, I was so young when I like left the island and joined my pirate ship, and I'm still pretty young now. Like, I've lived an entire lifetime in the last like week and a half. I don't even know.
Like 2
He
weeks.
was handsome. Like, I don't know though.
I think that
Like
if-
out of character, what exactly is the like maturity level of Kenku? Because I know that I'm like a young.
We've been mature around 10.
how old are you?
I am 13.
But yeah,
Kenku reached maturity at 12 years old, so you
Okay,
are
so you're
you are a
mature.
young adult.
Yeah, honestly, I've probably never really given it any consideration. It was just like, I am the
Callum.
lowest rung on this pirate ship, so everyone's gonna yell at me and treat me terribly.
Callum, you're the maturity of us in college.
Okay, so like before I met Bethany, I literally had never considered. I was pretty sure I was gay. I think Yamakasi is probably exactly where that is accurately.
he's like, I don't know. I haven't thought about it much.
That fleshy thing hanging from his face really got me going. I don't know what else to tell you. It's just,
Okay, your hair likes the snood.
So she's just gonna look at you and say, well, if life is that short for you, then I think the time is now. And then she's just gonna kind of start like using her new strength training. Can I push Yamakowski?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm going to like push the like ice cube that is Yamakowski, and I'm gonna start making my way downtown. Making my way downtown towards the.
it's literally you start singing "Making My Way Downtown" and then
I
Final
know, but
Destination
it's canonically
music
in your
kicks
head.
in, and you just accidentally tip me over and shatter my beak against the ground.
Bracket's walking downstairs with that jingle in his head right now. Just.
I'm in a
And he's
real
like, that's
house.
a bomb.
Way downstairs.
I slept in a real bed. And
Yeah,
no
Bracken can take a
one
shower,
breakfast.
sleep in a real bed, and eat breakfast cooked on a regular stove. He's like, yeah.
Okay, so I'm just gonna like full send, just kind of like start pushing Yamakowski towards the stall that was the Turfolk stall.
As you're getting closer, a door actually opens up, and you can see Agristol actually come out with a pack on his back. And
That's
look-
the Turfolk.
Yeah. Oh.
Is Yamakowski still an ice cube?
Yeah.
Oh,
So
yeah.
that, oh.
Yeah.
Oh, all right, we're closed for today. Oh, hey, you from yesterday? Oh, are you okay? Oh.
Yeah, no, never been better. Thanks for asking.
Nah, are you sure? I mean, give me a second, and he actually will wish his hands around, and you can see little flames appear on either side of the ice cube, like in his hands, kind of hiding it so you can't see, but like putting it up against the ice cube form to see if
Ooh,
it'll melt.
sneaky magic.
Oh, that's like super literally won't make a difference, but pretty hot nonetheless. Wink, wink.
And in the middle of doing that, the ice cream form just breaks, and now just the flames close, and the turfolk's right in front of you.
Wait, can I dismiss myself? I'm just going to put my hand on the turfolk's hand and say, "Would you be able to look after my friend for a moment?"
Oh, of course, but
This feels
I'm about to head down south
gaslighting.
to the crater.
Just
I'm literally
for a
like,
and
but
she's just gonna say, "Just for a minute, darling," and just kind of flick the little snood, and then I'm gonna leave.
Oh my god, that's
fucking
insane.
word, Illyria.
Are you okay?
You're alone now. You're welcome.
Yeah, I was just hoping to get some more of your delicious seafood before we started our end part of our journey towards the city. You mentioned you were closed for today. Are you also traveling to the city?
Yeah, every couple of days I end up heading back to the crater to go fishing.
Yes. All right. Wait, on this side or on the other side?
The north side, I have a way down to the surface level.
I'm having trouble discerning what that actually means in terms of like,
Wait,
does he have to cross the bridge?
Do I need to
Or does
move
he
the
just
thing?
go down to
Give
the
me a sec.
water as part of the accurate?
He goes down to where the Sovereign Airways is, and then he has a way to make his way down to the water from the top of the crater.
Okay. And okay, well, we're going we're going obviously across the bridge. This is all in character, by the way. I'm like stammering like a dumb idiot. Do you want to travel with us until then? I don't know how everything is on this side, but it seems pretty calm here. But I know everything further on is not great.
Well, if you guys don't mind the company, it's much better than walking.
Yeah, I think we've got plenty of room in the cart. I mean, also you seem. No offense, I just noticed you're a criminal type.
Here, before we go though, I can fix you up one final meal. Here, get up on the stall.
I hate that you
What'd
said
you like?
one final meal because it confirms I'm gonna die on the bridge, Brian.
What would you like?
He pushes you into the crater.
And in your head, you just hear food.
Honestly, whatever. I trust you. You made really, really good food. I just had a hankering for seafood recently.
Here, I got my last serving of edge eels. I'll cook you up some of those.
Thank you.
And Seabreeze takes a little bit of time over there, cooking the meal, idle conversation with this turffolk, before heading back over to the party, where Oliver's spell is wrapping up. And Oliver, as you're finishing the last final incantations, what appears?
Can I guess? Wait, can I guess?
Sure.
Oliver Summerman Mirage.
A what?
The horned rabbits. They're like unicorn rabbits.
That would be dope.
That's so specific.
What did you say, Callum?
It's
Callum,
a rabbit with a
guessing
unicorn.
horned rabbit.
No.
All right. I'll guess a million things before I actually get the real one. What is it? I want to know. Who's the newest little guy?
Yeah, in our traveling circus of bullshit.
So, as I finish casting the spell, I will add I will pull out of my pouch a tuft of brown and white fur. And I will use that to finish the spell. And for me appears a brown and white dog.
Yay!
A brown and white dog has one blue eye and one brown eye, very much like Oliver does.
Immediately having that dog like,
And as he appears, I will kneel down and say, "Hello, old friend."
My freaking heartstrings, dude.
no, kind of lean
And
in
I
for a
will-
pat on the head.
I will hug him.
And as Oliver embraces with the long lost friend, and Yamakasi walks over with Agristal to join the rest of the Misfits and begin their trek south. That is where we will end tonight's session.
Oh, wait, before we end tonight's session, can we get Bracket and Wet Hands back at least? Are we bringing anyone else over? Because if
That'll happen in the next 5 to 10 minutes once we have bracket session and we
Yeah,
know
we
what
need to know what
happens
stupid
there.
shit I do. We need to see if we
That's a
burn
good
the
point.
city down in the meantime.
Because I don't want to say bracket comes back at this exact time if bracket's currently in the Underzista doing all this crazy stuff on his own side quest now. I was like, sorry guys, a lot happened last night. I didn't sleep.
I didn't sleep. I fought 3 horrible people. Can't tell you what they did. I can't, but they're dead now. But they're dead now.
or alternatively, you had pajamas with your like at first and last name initials on them, and you
He
were
doesn't
just
know that.
boo around the house, like
He is
hanging
definitely
out,
taking a
petting
shower
the
because they have a
horse,
shower
saying
and
hi to
sleeping in a real
Mom.
bed if he
Like,
can. He's taking a real shower. And I'm also telling the kids they also should take a real shower.
Doing a
weeping
Ferris
on the fucking
Bueller's Day
road.
Off.
But that will be for the next session, which Common we should try to get going maybe in like a week or 2, just so we kind of
We can probably do it
keep
next
this-
week. We just have to make sure everyone else is
Dude,
present.
we're doing great with sessions recently. This is great. This is great, Puffy
And then
Pops.
I need to
We're
get the
back.
secret session edited, which I'm going to try and do in like 2 weeks. So we might be able to release that as our gap filler until we play regular again. We might actually
That would
have
be
almost
fucking
weekly
perfect.
content for literally 1 month only, guys. That's ending immediately after that month.
And then, Common, maybe when that's done, you and I will finish everything with the bank account for LLC, and we'll go on further with that. Woo!
We're trying.
But thank you all for this journey. The bridge awaits everyone. Probably one more actual in-game session.
30 sessions later, we
it'll
got
probably
to
be
the
5,
bridge.
But
Yeah, considering the speed with which we move, Brian.
there is an hour to an hour and a half to the bridge. That is the distance.
Okay, guys, I honestly think we can make it next session. I honestly believe that. I believe that.
We've
Well-
believed that for a few sessions now.
It's
1
really
hour?
going to make it about
We
halfway.
did
I figure
extra
out 1 hour.
sessions.
4 hours of gameplay.
Come on.
We added 2 extra
Alright.
sessions that are separate of the main thing even.
It's not like a diss to
It's
us.
not my
It's
fault
not
that it's my birthday. It's
no,
not.
like the entire world is so fleshed out, and there's just we're gonna get to the bridge. We're gonna try to rescue people. We're gonna get caught in combat. Like, yeah, we could if we bolted as fast as we could all the way across the bridge. Get there in 1 session.
No, we're
From-
talking getting to the bridge.
Yeah.
To the bridge.
Oh,
Yeah.
Also,
Just getting to it.
Also, make sure you guys save up your spell slots, because in Nock's super secret session, casted 2 spells, so you got.
Yes, I did. I did.
well, I got
And
new spell
I
slots.
took note of that. And I already marked them off.
Save your spells, guys, because you're gonna need them for when the disaster continues.
Oh, I know.
Good night.
Good night. Oh.